Oh.
What's up, G Show Land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show Podcast. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out. Don't forget to join the Discord. All right, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? What's going on? It's Friday. You know what that means. It is time for us to have a good time here, talking all things geek. And it is me, G1, and of course, my fabulous co-host, the cohorts. Let's introduce them, ladies and gentlemen. He's going first because he was the first one in. Today is Big J.R. J.O. What's going on?
Yeah, 4-day weekend coming up. Looking forward to it. Kicking back. Finishing the DC Cinematic Universe. Got both Aquaman movies and the original Suicide Squad. So I'll be finishing that off, and then I can do a retrospective. So I'm looking forward to it. Kind of. Not really. No.
Good luck. Good luck. Also joining us, coming in second, my Sid from another crib, Cam Z1. How's it going, my brother?
I have been purging for the Emperor.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And last but definitely not least, he's not a plumber, but he is Italian. My man, Shit Rob from Jersey. What's going on, my brother?
I too was purging for the Emperor. And the whole reason why we're late is because we were in a PvP match. And we lost.
Sorry. I rushed them, ladies and gentlemen. I did. I rushed them.
No. It's an important day. It's Friday. It's chill with the homies and sip some brew day. Fuck the Emperor.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love that. Fuck the Emperor. Unlimited power. All right. Before we get into it, I just, I'm happy we're here. The day kind of flew by, but then it was crazy. Before we start, I watched the movie at work today called Crazy Samurai 400 versus 1. It's on Amazon. And they did a 77-minute straight, no-cut samurai duel with my man Tak Sakaguchi. I think that's how you say his name, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? My man from Godzilla Final Wars, one of the bad guys, one of the Exilians. And it was just fucking dumb fun. And it's crazy because they're obviously they ain't got 400 extras. So they just kept rotating extras. He would kill a dude. He got the dude to run off to the side. And then he comes running. You see him running behind a tree to come back around in the back. It was the funniest thing in the world. Movie was meant to be taken serious. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Massive props for the idea, for the vision of doing a 77-minute nonstop one-take shot.
Damn.
With swords. It was I just want to throw that out there. Go check it out. It's on Amazon. It's free if you got Prime. Fuck. I dug it anyway. That's neither here nor there. There's a shit ton to get to today. We got 3 trailers. Marvel rolled out the Fantastic Four. Gareth rolled out Jurassic World. And shut the fuck up, a franchise that I don't really have any business watching because I've never watched any of them. But Final Destination is coming back. And you know what? That's going to be the first topic. Oh, by the way, I said I was going to sing today, and I might. So let's get on with the show. 6 million ways to die. Choose one. The Final Destination Bloodlines trailer takes up your nose to a whole nother level. Because if y'all seen that little snippet there, that is a gruesome way to go. And as someone who lives in the desert and my nose is constantly drying out, there is the little crook, a little nook and cranny right at the top, inside the nostril, right at the front, that is constantly open, and it hurts. It's not my nostril, but it is a sore that doesn't go away, and everybody says, put Vaseline up on it, and you'll be fine. I got to try that trick. Anyway, let me stop. I'm way out of control. Final Destination. Who see the trailer? What do y'all think? Who watches this franchise, first off? I'll start with you, JR.
Yeah. I don't like this franchise. I've seen the first two, and that's it. So, heard there was a trailer coming out. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, nah. Not for me. Never was one of my favorites. If you like it, and you're excited for it, awesome. I'm just not that guy. So, that's my take.
Wow, Fast and Furious. You gotta love it. All about family. That's next. Games, what about you, Final Destination fan?
So, I have an interesting history with this franchise. For you see, I was but a wee child when the first one came out, and it scarred me for life. The brutal kills in that first one, that was some stuff that I probably shouldn't have watched when I was that age. I've been off and on with the franchise ever since. Like, a lot of them are just kind of dumb, but like, that's kind of the point of the franchise, is just showing dumb ways to die, but like with a big budget and lots of gore. So, I'll probably give it a watch when it hits like streaming or something like that. But like, Final Destination's not really a franchise that I go to see in theaters. I go out of my way, at the very least. This trailer was pretty cool, though, in that it wasn't really like a trailer. It was just a scene from the movie. And it's like, yeah, here you go. Final Destination is back. Some dude just got hung up by his nose ring and then dropped into a freaking chemical fire. We're back. Okay, cool. I'll see what's what when you hit streaming.
I hear that. Rob, what did you think of this scene from the new Final Destination movie? And are you a fan of the series?
Actually, I am. Not like deathly a fan, quote unquote. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, deathly. I'm not like a mega fan of it. I really don't flock to the theater to see these anymore. But I don't know, man. Like, at first drop of the hat where it's like, oh, new Final Destination, I'm like, here we go. As if the last one wasn't like totally unnecessary as it was, since it was technically like a prequel that leads directly into the first one. Spoilers. I don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
No one cares.
But I don't know. At first drop of the hat, I was like, all right, whatever. But then I saw the trailer earlier today because I do my homework like I say I will. And not gonna lie, that fucking... Listen, man, I don't know the name of the actual theme. I know there's like a thing, like a name for what I'm about to say. But you know Pee-wee Herman's breakfast machine? Where he does like one thing and all this intricate shit happens around him and fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I've always seen the Final Destination movies as, except they're with kills. And the fact that you get a little taste of that with this scene/trailer, it got me excited. I'm not going to lie. It got me excited. So I'm not going to go see it in theaters, more than likely, unless I end up getting a girlfriend between now and then. Doubt. But I will say this. That shit got me hyped, and I didn't think I would be hyped. So it's done its job, just not hyped enough to get me in the movie theater.
I've never seen any one of these movies. I've seen a couple of the gill kills, the gore kills, glory kills, whatever you want to call them. But this scene really kind of like, I was like, I guess I get cringed, man. I don't know what it is. It can't be old age. It better not be old age. But I start getting cringy when watching some of these things. Like, I was sitting watching this little snippet, clenching my ass. I was like, oh, God. But if I'm not mistaken, this is also, it might be Tony Todd's last performance in a movie.
Yeah.
Which, in that regard, it's like, damn, man, you'll have Candyman, you're going to have Ben from Night of the Living Dead in there, like, last performance?
That is true. That might actually bump me up to might see it in theaters then.
Yeah, right? But that one scene, I'm curious. All right, so you guys, except for JR and myself, you guys have pretty much watched these movies, correct?
Yes.
Know certain things. What, in your estimation, what do you think Bloodlines mean? Or is there like someone who survived throughout the series? You know, like a final person?
I don't think there was anybody who survived this series, but the way that death works, it's essentially that you die and then the next person's up. It's like you can't change that. And I believe in one of the movies they do end up like changing it, but oh dude, it's been so long. There might have been a delay, there might have been an unknown family member or something, since the tagline for this is death runs in the family. That's cheesy as shit, but I don't know. I don't remember any of that being integral, other than Ray, you die next, and then I die next, and then JR, and then Gam Gam. That's usually how it runs.
Ugh.
I didn't mean for you to die first.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You know,
Yeah, like it in most Final Destination movies, like usually like a big event happens where like multiple people die at once, and then someone has a vision of that event happening, prevents their friend group or some random people from their fate, and then death comes after them in order.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if there's going to be a big event like the other movies, or if this is going to be like over the years type situation. And it's just like, oh, death has been following our family for generations or something like that. I don't know. Because, you know, all we know about the film is this one scene. We didn't get any broad strokes about what the plot is.
True.
Listen, all I know is every movie with the tagline Bloodlines is not good. Like Hellraiser Bloodlines.
Listen. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is an underrated masterpiece.
Hey, true. But then you have Day of the Dead Bloodlines. Anything with Bloodlines is just bad.
Wait, which one was the
Day of the Dead Bloodlines was the remake of Day of the Dead that came out like 6 years ago.
There's a couple of them. There was the one with Mina Severi and I think who's the kid that does the Masked Singer? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking.
Oh, we're talking about the one with Bud.
Yeah, they both have it. The Day of the Dead Bloodlines, that was the one with the Bud who was like a stalker of the chick and then gets turned into a zombie and still stalks her, is in love with her even though he's a zombie. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know that one. That movie does suck.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Notice, unfortunately, Hellraiser Bloodlines does suck as well. But there are so many good elements to that movie, but that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Yeah. You know, it'd be funny. Game said there's like a big thing that happens. What if this crossed over with Smile? Because the end of Smile 2 just opened the floodgates for everybody to die.
I mean, it's not unheard of anymore with a lot of people thinking that a lot of horror franchises should cross over more. Like I've heard a lot of rumors of like Chucky versus what the fuck is that one doll's name? Megan.
Yeah, Megan's coming back too. I didn't add her to this list because the trailer that they showed really wasn't a trailer, it was a teaser of the girl doing a dance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is gonna have something, but I digress. That's one.
So with this as well, the Bloodlines, I'm speculating maybe the plot revolves around a family who was supposed to die in a house fire and didn't.
Maybe.
And Death just got sidetracked, and there's like all of these offsprings of this family, and Death's finally like, oh, yeah, I forgot. It just starts axing everyone. That would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But yeah, like with the whole going in order thing, isn't it like even if you try to off yourself, like it won't work because it's not your time yet. You're trying to go out of order.
Yeah, there was one that was like that. It was like a really graphic scene of someone trying to hang themselves, and they were just strangling, but they wouldn't die.
Oh wow.
If I remember correctly.
That's kind of crazy, but yet interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of families. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. See, I'm telling you, I'm going to sing. You're going to hate me. But the trailer for Marvel's First Families, first time on a Marvel budget, is here with Fantastic Four First Flight. Has a lot of fucking F's in that motherfucker. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk about this, right?
We definitely should.
We really should talk about this. Let me get the right shot up before we start talking about this, though. That right there is Alex Ross, ladies and gentlemen. That is Alex Ross, one of my all-time favorite artists. Read Kingdom Come.
I was like, that looks like Kingdom Come, dude.
Yeah, no, that's Alex Ross art. Awesome. Let's get to the real thing, though. Come on. Let's get to the real thing. All right.
You're funny.
Fuck is going on here? That's not right. Sorry. It was my bad. That was for another one. That was for something down the line. I got it. Here we go. Bam!
You son of a bitch.
I'm just waiting for Corbin.
What's going on? Oh shit, I forgot. That one don't count. All right, look. Let's talk for real here. Let's talk about the real Fantastic Four. Here we go. I don't understand. I seen Captain America, I seen Killmonger, and now I see these guys, and yet nobody fucking bats an eye about that. What's going on?
What?
Here we go. This is it. Here they are. The new Fantastic Four.
Absolutely.
Game, I'm gonna let you go first.
Hey yo, let's go. Bro, I loved this trailer. Like I knew going in that it was going to be set in the 60s and it was going to be like it's kind of its own universe and stuff like that. And seeing like classic Fantastic Four like storylines unfold before my very eyes. Herbie looks fantastic. Ben looks like he jumped straight out of that fucking that first picture that you posted. Yeah. Like, it looks great. I don't know why people are complaining about the way Ben looks because he's comic accurate. Oh, he's CGI. And
weren't they all except for the first one, like Roger Corman and Jesus?
No. The 2000s, the 2000s, the Fox Fantastic Four, that was a practical suit for Ben.
That's right. Damn good one.
It was a damn good one. And we don't, and we still have that suit to watch for 2 movies. Okay. Now we have this one and it looks comic accurate and it's great. And shut up. I love this. I hope we get to see the Mole Man. Oh, that'll be cool. Oh,
kind of crazy.
Okay. But I've gushed enough. Who's next?
I'll go to you, JR. What do you think?
You know, the trailer's great. It's one of the most stylish Marvel Cinematic Universe movies they've made. This shit is dripping with period piece.
Ew.
It's amazing. I know, it's great. Everyone looks great except I'm gonna be that guy. I still don't buy Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
Racist.
Well, listen.
Oh, wow.
He had Reed Richards, and it was the guy from the Multiverse of Madness. Dude,
and he
looks
fucking died.
Yeah, well, that could have been a different universe because.
Well, this is a different universe where he's played by Joel.
Yeah, but that's still. They've established that people do look the same in other universes. You could have just brought him over, but I digress. That's one.
Hey,
So we'll see. I like Pedro Pascal. He's just not my favorite in the world. Ben Grimm looks amazing. It looks comic accurate. I'm glad they went that route, especially with the voice actor. He is from The Bear TV show on Hulu.
Yeah.
That guy is fantastic, and I think that's perfect casting. It's great. But yeah, everything works here, and yeah, he's the villain. Oh, fuck off. I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait, dude. This is gonna be the first fucking Marvel movie I see in theaters since fucking No Way Home.
Oh, I was about to slap you. I'm like, wait, what?
No Way Home was the last one.
No, it wasn't. Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I forgot. So since Deadpool Wolverine. That's true. I keep forgetting that exists lately. But
Yeah.
Galactus.
Oh, Galactus looks great.
Galactus. It's Galactus. And
It's actually Galactus and not a cloud.
And this is what I've been saying, man. It's like looking at the Fantastic Four with Galactus in this movie. And there's a slim chance when Secret Wars comes around, it's the original Secret Wars, because I'm just saying.
It's not.
Starting to look like that's where they're going now.
It's not. It's no
I
way
know.
near it. Come on.
But yeah, no, this movie, it looks great. Fantastic Four first steps. Don't trip.
First steps. What I write first flight for? Good
Yeah,
God.
it says it right there. First steps.
Yeah. I was so preoccupied with other things. Whatever. First flight, first steps. It's all relevant.
First day on the job. Be a man. Let's go.
There you go. There you go. Rob, what about you?
Well, from the time that we saw that leaked footage, if all of us watched the leaked footage from
I did not.
The
Disney
Brazilian.
fucking Brazilian wonder fuck butt berserker, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I was just feeling the vibe, you know? It has that like 60s sci-fi aesthetic to it. And I was hopeful. And then watching the trailer, it's like, well, shit. I kind of really like this. Now, I'm not well read. I am not a Marvel reader. I am not a comic book reader on the daily or anything like that. I have no real attachment to that of the Fantastic Four. So take my word as a newbie word, but I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. It's got a vibe. It's got a feel. It doesn't look, feel, or smell soulless like other Marvel movies that came out somewhat recently. I'm not talking about Deadpool versus Wolverine. I'm talking about everything that came before it. Not everything that came before it. Most of what came before it. And it just feels not like a course correct, but it feels like a breath of fresh air. I'm not drunk.
Don't worry,
I've had
first flight.
3 sips of my beer. I am not drunk yet. But yeah, it feels like a breath of fresh air. There's something about it that just doesn't feel Marvel corporate, you know?
Yeah.
And I like the cast. I like how Bro looks. He's a rock. He looks like he does in the fucking comic. I too don't understand why people are bitching and moaning about it. I'm kind of sold on this.
I've got a song. I'm sorry, but I do.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Meet Reed Richards. Sue, his wife. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh my god.
Boop, 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 boop. Her bro Johnny. Ben the thing. Listen, here's the thing.
Literally.
Oh my god.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, I did it. I hated it.
You hated it.
I had a feeling you would.
I hated it. I love the way the thing looks. They fucking nailed Ben Grimm. I don't see the comic book version of Ben Grimm though. I see the 60s cartoon version of Ben Grimm in that picture right there. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Same thing with Herbie. I'm like, look at that. Here's where it fell off the fucking rails for me. And I was worried. And let's see. Could it be? Of course it is. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-da-bum.
Spider-Man! Who, by the way, I have his Fantastic Four figure. It's so dope. I think the movie looks fantastic. Listen, that's just because you want to be a member of the Fantastic Four.
That's it.
Chill.
Yeah. Put that bag over your
Wait.
head.
So is it straight up like the Fantastic Four Spider-Man suit, or is it the bombastic Bagman?
Ooh,
Yeah, he's got the bag and the Fantastic Four suit on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing, and this is something that I was worried about from the very, very, very fucking beginning. In all honesty, I love the dude. I do. I love him. But as soon as he came out and said, "We like to have a dinner at a 7:30 p.m. sharp." Fuck! What? No. No. Oh, and you know what? To be fair, that was the only thing that really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, fucking put a rhubarb, a rutabaga, man. That shit pissed me off. I can't even lie. I can't lie. And I'll be that guy and say it. And you know what? People will get mad. I don't give a fuck. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I had a feeling from the jump. This is not good business. And yes, I agree with JR. No offense to Pedro Pascal. I love the dude. That's not Reed Richards. No. It's not. This dude, John Krasinski, wanted to play Reed Richards. And granted, I get what you're saying, Rob. He died in a multiverse. That was not the Reed Richards. That was a Reed Richards. The way this is a Reed Richards. But they're making it the Reed Richards because it's official, right? And that pissed me off because you got a guy that wanted to be that dude. Wanted to play this dude. Would have given anything. He would have gave up Emily Blunt. He was like, listen, here's my wife. Get her out of here. And I'm sitting there like, you got the perfect fucking guy for it. And he was great in that 5 minutes of Doctor Strange that he was in. Fuck. What are we doing here? But again, I get it. They did it. They did it to appease him. They did it to appease the fans. And then they went and they got Pedro Pascal. Listen, keep the mask on, fly around with fucking Grogu, and stay the fuck away from this movie, all right? You know what? Pedro Pascal could have made a fucking appearance in this movie, and I'd have been fine. If they were on their way up into space, and then you see Pedro Pascal's ship, from fucking Mandalorian, and little Grogu goes, "Arr!" And there's your crossover, Finally, Secret Wars, Star Wars, Marvel, every fucking thing. It all fucking comes together. That being said, there were themes in this trailer that was dope. I loved when he was like, something to the effect that I don't see you, or, I don't see you, or you become invisible. Fucking Ben's a fucking rock. And Johnny, and the way she was like, I'm always here. Ben's always been a rock. And Johnny's always been Johnny. Yo, I love that. Like, that was dope. I can't lie. Like, the story beats. They did that with this trailer. Nailed it. That was dope. The second thing I don't like, and it's not nobody's fault. It's not. But fuck, for the love of God. I mean, I get it. How can you make a man look like he's on fire and not feel pain, right? It looked exactly the same that Chris Evans looked as Flame On. It looked exactly the same that Killmonger looked. Oh my God. Michael B. Jordan looked when he flamed on. It like, oh God, I'm like, it's Marvel. Dude, do something. Do something. I don't know. Turn them fucking blue. Do something. This is me. Just me being a fucking hater right now. Sorry. But
you are just radiating hater energy right now, bro.
I gotta haterade this shit. I got to. Because this ain't even the rant I'm gonna go on. I got a fucking rant. But this ain't even it. But it's a part of this. The trailer looked good. I do like the aesthetic. I get it. I like the 60s feel. I just at the end of the day, the only thing that I really loved is what you're looking at on screen. The Thing himself. He looked fantastic. He looked fucking fantastic. When he says, I'm the handsome one, and he's looking in the mirror, in the reflection of the window, and he's a rock, that was cool as fuck. I dug it. And then the funny ass Easter egg fake out Galactus as a meteor shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. So I gave him props. I gave him fucking props. That was dope. And then seeing Galactus, actually, you know, the back of his head, that Brazilian piece, I don't know if that's real now. You know, that Brazilian piece, I don't know if it's real, because I would have thought they would have shown Galactus turning towards the camera and seeing his face and all that. I like that they kept it a secret. And again, one thing they did not do, they did not show Reed's powers. That's interesting. I like that a lot. And I don't want to hear that, well, maybe it's not finished, because here's the thing. Literally, there he is, right there. Look at him. Look at him. He looks great. He looks fucking great. So that I'll give kudos to. Here's the thing again. Is it my favorite version of the Thing? I don't know. I kind of did like the practical effects. But before I go on, there's somebody else that wants to say something. If
Monsterverse Rodan comes in and says, the trailer was all right for me. I like Pedro, but he doesn't give off Reed Richards vibes whatsoever. It's my only gripe with the cast. I agree. Another thing, where's Doom?
he's not, that's the great thing. He's not in this one. We know why. We understand why. And it makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not mad that there's no Doom.
It's not that I'm mad. It just makes me sit here and just like, I want to see Doom already.
Like, at the end of the day, this is going to be the story that brings them from wherever universe they are right now to Earth, quote unquote, 616. It's not actually 616. That's the fucking comics, Kevin Feige.
It's 06160. Yes.
No, it's Earth 1999-99.
Okay, take it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I didn't hate the trailer, but I did hate things about it, man. I really, really did. Oh, was not feeling it. I was not. I like the look. I like the suits, but I don't know. I think it would have been better if it was a live action Jetsons movie. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, the vibes would have fit a live action Jetsons movie. And the Flintstones movie has been lonely for like 2 decades.
Yeah.
3 at this point, actually.
Look, if they wanted to make this the Jetsons movie, I'd be like, this is the dopest fucking live action cartoon movie I've ever seen. But it's not. But at the same time, and I told this to a couple of people that we watched the trailer at work, it's just the trailer. This movie could absolutely blow my fucking mind.
Absolutely.
So in that regard, I'm going in with a very open mind. That being said, let me go on a little tangent real quick. After I just went off a little tangent real quick, I find it funny how, and I'm not one of these people because I have zero real estate in the space, right? But you know, you find your certain YouTubes, your certain social media outlets that constantly hate on things. They'll fucking hate on Star Wars all year long. They're not justifiable when it's bad. They'll hate on everything. They'll hate on the way Superman looks fucking flying. They'll hate on it.
You just people getting up out of bed and choosing violence.
That's it. And yet this trailer comes out, and I swear to God, I think I might be the only one that's been hating on this trailer. I haven't seen the normal people who hate on Marvel shit hating on this trailer, and I'm sitting here like, am I bugging?
You need to go on Twitter more.
Well, but here's the deal, because all right, I have a coworker who I know is on that side, right? Like I get it. Like we talk all the time. I know that that's his shit, right? And he came in and was like, I fucking love this trailer. And I'm looking at him like, okay. So what did you think of the trailer we're going to talk about next? He goes, "Oh, I fucking hated it." What? No, you're wrong. Now I gotta stand up and push back. Yeah, here's where I gotta push back because this trailer was whack compared to the next one. We're gonna get to the next one, and I've seen that a lot. On at least for the people I follow that usually hate on a lot of shit. I'm over here like, am I fucking bugging? When the fuck did I get sucked into this vortex of weird wackiness? It's not April yet. Where the fuck? What the fuck is going on? And I don't know, man. I find it funny that the people who constantly hate on this shit is all of a sudden loving this. And again, maybe it's the Jetsons stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? Fuck the rant. It's over. It's over. You know why? Fuck it. Because we got to get to the next trailer. Okay, so let's just do that. On to the next one. Jurassic World Rebirth takes us to the beginning of life finding a way. You know it, I know it, and oh boy, let's talk. I wish Chase was here. This was gonna be his jammy jams. We'll do it another thing. But JR, I'll start with you.
That's the best impersonation I've got of incoherent laughing. I've been quiet.
I mean, we've all been quiet.
Yeah, we have.
I've been really quiet. Not even the wifey knows.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna say it. I fucking dug this fucking trailer, bro.
Oh, thank Christ.
This shit look good. No. I like how it's more, first off, going off of the Lost World book. It is.
It is.
It's got characters, scenarios, and monsters, because that are in the Lost World book, and I like that aspect. I like how it feels a bit more lighthearted in the trailer, but you know damn well it's not going to end up being lighthearted, and that's one of the chief complaints is people are like, there's so many Marvel jokes in this trailer. It's like, bro,
what?
I know this director. I've been with this director since he made Monsters. And I could tell you, this ain't going to be lighthearted, bro. It's going somewhere. It's going to get dark. The dinosaurs look absolutely amazing, and the scale is there. The scaling that Gareth Edwards does is here. I love it. And I love that this is the first time I feel like we're doing something different that still feels like it's in the universe.
Ta-da!
It looks great. One of the chief complaints I had about the original trilogy is like the sequel. I'm like, why are we doing Resident Evil but dinosaurs? Like, this isn't Dino Crisis. Just make Dino Crisis. And I didn't watch Dominion. That looked like shit. But this looks different. A small research team going to an island to extract DNA from eggs. These are the fucked up dinosaurs, too. Like, they're the ones that, like, yeah, they didn't make the cut. But we didn't have the heart to old yeller them. So... like, there's just an island of these fucking mutant dinosaurs. I'm down for this shit. We get the Hammond reject dinosaurs. I'm there. Ass in seat. I'll pay the $40 fucking for 2 tickets. I don't care. This looks good.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man. All right, look. See this shot right here? Before the trailer dropped, this shot was a part, I think Empire Magazine dropped these pics.
Yes.
Yeah.
This shot right here had me fucking spinning in my chair. I was like, that's a Gareth shot. That's a Gareth shot. Speaking of Gareth shots, Rob, is Gareth shooting you in the eyeballs, or you're not impressed?
So I know going in, I'm going to enjoy shots like these. I'm going to enjoy the very playful, play set way that Gareth likes to shoot his movies. I know that for a fact. I'm not hating what I'm seeing in the trailer. I'm actually liking what I'm seeing in the trailer because it's something different, like JR said. And that's something that the franchise is kind of really fucking needed. Because, I mean, Fallen Kingdom turns into a fucking mansion horror movie at some point. And that might be the most cool thing about that movie. Dominion, that's comparable to gas station shrimp, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm going to make a counter. That's the second time you used that on the G show, on the live stream.
Well, that's how bad it is. Because I know a guy who used to eat fucking gas station shrimp, and he got an ischemic bowel and died.
Talk about Final Destinations, bro.
So there's a bit of weight to my words here. The Jurassic, like, Dominion is gas station shrimp leading to an ischemic bowel and then death because they caught it too late. That is what that was leading to. So yeah, this feels like a breath of fresh air, and this is welcome in my fucking book. But I've been burned one too many times by the World franchise, as we'll call it at this point.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't trust Gareth. I will forever trust Gareth because he makes movies that I love. It's the fact that Gareth was brought on after they lost a director. It's the fact that this movie was already set and running, and then Gareth came in. It's going to look like a Gareth movie. It might not move and be a Gareth movie in terms of the script and certain things. Some people might rejoice at that because one of Gareth's biggest complaints he has against him is that his scripts are kind of weak. And hey, I'm not going to fucking judge. I'm not going to fucking hate because to some extent, y'all right. Yeah, the dude's scripts can be a little bumpy. At this point, am hoping it feels more like a Gareth movie than it does a Jurassic World movie.
That is
because
fair, bro.
Dominion, bro. I love Sam Neill. I love Laura Dern. I love Jeff Goldblum. They couldn't even save that shit. What's Gareth gonna do? What is he working with? I'm curious and I'm interested. I'm seeing this in theaters, absolutely, because it's Gareth. Gareth was made for IMAX. That's just a fact. Quote me on that. Put that on the DVD cover. But yet cautiously optimistic. It looks like a lot of fun. It's got the right airs of grace to it. And I'm not getting gas station shrimp funk from this. I'm not. I'm just hoping that what I'm getting off of this is what the movie is going to be. Because it's very easy to get hyped and forget that Gareth came in very late. Like, they were already filming, or they were just about to start filming, and bro dropped everything and said, oh, yeah, I'm there. Absolutely. So, I don't know. Again, cautiously optimistic. I'm positive, but I'm worried.
I didn't know that. Honestly, I had no idea. I thought this was a Gareth movie, you know? Like, I thought...
No, they had somebody else at one point. I know Chase would have already been on this, so I'm going to Google it real quick.
Yeah, definitely be on this. But, Games, what do you think, bro? Rebirth takes us to the beginning of life running away? What are we doing?
Bro, first of all, because none of y'all have brought it up yet. Close enough. Disappeared in 2019, reappeared in 2025. Welcome back, Mutos. Because that's what the fucking D-Rex is. It's a fucking Muto.
Game, are you just so happen to be talking about this guy right here?
That guy right there. Welcome back, Mutos.
What the man? I was holding on to that one, but let it go. Look, it's the same shot from Godzilla 2014. It's there's a monster behind him now. Yeah, there's Bryan Cranston's wife, and there's Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, dude. It's all there, dude. It's all there. No, but like, for real though, I liked the first Jurassic World movie. I own the first Jurassic World movie. I fucking hate Fallen Kingdom with almost every fiber of my being that shares that hatred with The Last Jedi. Uh, that shit was The Last Jedi for the Jurassic series. Fucking quote me on that.
Oh, nah, man. I'm in the same boat.
And then Dominion was just not good enough. It was just, it was just, bleh. It's literally the Rise of Skywalker of the Jurassic franchise. All right, let's just be honest here.
I think Rise of Skywalker might be a tad better, just a tad,
just a tad, just a smidgen.
That shit had Palpatine. Okay, that's why. That's why.
But this looks amazing. All right, ScarJo has never looked better. Friggin' the T-Rex has never looked better. They're actually chunky. All right, and the what the hell is that? I think it's an Ultraslur.
The quadrupod.
Yeah. The fucking sauropods. That were.
What's a quadrupod? Where the fuck?
Well, they are quadrupedal, so.
Yeah. Listen, the Sapphoros are kicking in. I'm just saying.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. And I think they're even hinting at like the return of the Tiger Raptors from like the Lost World, the movie. Yeah. And I'm in love. That was always my favorite look for the Velociraptors. No joke. And to see that they might potentially return has me stoked. Everybody is bitching on Twitter about how the Spinosaurs look and how the Mosasaur looks. And, JR put it best. These are the messed up freaks of InGen. So, like, why are you bitching that they don't look exactly like the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 when they're not supposed to? They're the prototypes. All right?
That's right.
Paleo Twitter. They have no hope and joy in their souls.
That's true. Hang on a second.
Ghidorah!
Monsterverse Rodan comes in and says that T-Rex had near identical color scheme to the old electronic Kenner male T-Rex. We ain't have a potential male Rex since 2001. I will watch this movie, but I am keeping my expectations low.
And then, check this out.
Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth. The sauropods looked like Titanosaurus. The Spider-Man. Get out of my head.
Yeah, Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
And then he says, two-headed tiger raptor, yeah? Because they're all mutants. They're all freaks.
That is actually a thing, though. There is a sauropod species called Titanosaurus, and that might be what those are.
Oh, give it to me, baby.
Listen.
That's
just Gareth going back to Godzilla at that point.
Pretty much.
The original director for this movie was David Leitch, or Leitch. This is the director of Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, Bullet Train, The Fall Guy, and Atomic Blonde. He left due to creative differences, and right after production had been announced to have been a thing, Gareth was hired a month later. So
okay, real quick. God, I didn't hate any of those movies.
Yeah, they're not bad movies.
Yeah. And in all honesty, the one that I would have hated the most would have been Hobbs and Shaw because, fuck family.
That movie sucks.
I hate
because it's a month in, potentially, does that mean some shots might look like that other director?
I don't know if anything was filmed. Nothing was stated. It's just that they just said that production began and then this dude left due to creative differences. And then Gareth came in.
Huh.
And that kind of makes me just a smidgen bit worried.
On one hand, I see where you're coming from, where like Gareth might be coming in just to like do what the studio wants, and it's more of a studio film than a Gareth film. But on the other hand, Godzilla turned out fine, and that was like 50% studio, 50% him.
Yeah, I have a feeling it might not be that way because Gareth and Legendary do have a good relationship, just like Doherty and Legendary do, except King of the Monsters, that shit. I don't even know what the fuck happened there. But Doherty's still with Legendary.
What was that?
Ghidorah.
But I don't know. It could have been like he was trying to make it a lot more like action packed and jokey, and the studio's like, we don't know. Like, let's take it a bit more serious. Gareth Edwards, his movies are a lot more serious. And there's jokes in this trailer. That could be all the jokes in the fucking movie.
It could be.
Could very well be. And yeah, you're right. It could be going the exact opposite way. It's just, again, in my seat, this franchise has burned me before.
Oh, yeah.
Gas station shrimp. Gas station shrimp. It's what it is. Gas station shrimp. I'm trying not to get hyped, but it's hard for me to not be hyped because my boy Gareth is here.
Yeah.
There's
You know
going to
what?
be eye candy. There's going to be eye candy. That is a fact.
You know what, Rob? It's like you read my mind because he absolutely is here. Look at that. Look at the man. Look, there he is.
I just want to give him a hug,
Mom,
bro.
let me tell you something, brothers.
Brother.
The Royal Rumble last week was not good. I'm just going to say, you probably had more entertainment. Listen to me and JR and anybody who jumped in, like unofficially, just listen to us go nuts, then watch the Royal Rumble.
There's no way you're 8.
And I was sick as well.
And he was sick, which is crazy.
I
This
enjoyed
man-
myself.
This man right here, Gareth Edwards, that's my guy. That's my guy. I like Monsters for what it is. It was a weird take on something that I've always wanted to see, and it worked. It worked. I did not hate that movie at the end of the day. I was looking forward to the fucking giant monsters blowing shit up. Didn't get it. I got a different take, and it felt right. I was like, all right, shit, okay. Who's this guy? Oh, this is all he did? No problem. Then he's tapped to do Godzilla. What? And then he does Godzilla. And then I'm like, yay. I love you. I love you. And then he gets tapped to do Star Wars.
Yeah.
We know how that worked out. I mean, how much of Rogue One is his and how much is it of someone else's, Ron Howard's or whoever the hell else jumped in there? It's very weird. Don't know. Then he did The Creator, which,
I love that movie.
I won't lie.
I love that movie too.
I liked it. I think the trailers caught me off guard. The trailers told me something different. I don't hate the movie. This ain't Alien Romulus, people. It ain't Alien Romulus. But I thought the trailers was going to be a little bit more action heavy, and I was looking forward to seeing Gareth Edwards' Rogue One, but his own version of it. That's fine, no doubt. But what I'm saying is, I mean, this man right here, Gareth Edwards, he is the creator, and he's giving us Geno. He's giving us Geno 98. I mean, look at that thing. Just tell me it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, Games. What you said that it's Muto and all that shit. That shit is G. That shit look like Auga when he's fucking taking the G cells out of Godzilla, and he's
like,
it's a 98.
Because, like, really look at it. It's got that Cloverfield monster aesthetic where it has like 6 legs, where it's got 4 really big, thick legs. Because it's got like freaking sauropod legs on its big shoulders. But like, if you look underneath, it's got tiny little T-Rex arms.
Oh shit! I just noticed that it does. Wow,
It's a Muto, bro.
we get
Thanks,
our
bro.
first fucking mutant. Oh my god, I cannot fucking wait. Thanks, Garrett. Mwah! All right, real quick, here we go.
Monsterverse. Rob Dan comes in and says the jokes might be a Transformers 1 situation again with their marketing. It
Oh,
could
no.
be.
Don't do that.
Oh yeah, if the marketing ruins this movie, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean,
I would very much like if it wasn't.
yeah. And then ba-da-dam, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-dam.
Spider-Man comes in and says this D-Rex has the same body type as the Death Angel, the Cloverfield Monster, the Mutos, the Primeval Future Predator, etc. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the American monster archetype.
but I ain't mad at it. I can't wait to see it. It looks like a gorilla. Fuck the Muto. It's like Kong got it on with the Muto. This is what we get from that. I'm all right with this.
Looks like a mutant pizza roll with too much melted mozzarella cheese on it.
Yeah, dude, look at its face.
left it in the air fryer for like a minute too long.
He looks like John Hurts the Elephant Man.
Well, I will say my take on the trailer, outside of giving Gareth all of his love and cock in my mouth, the trailer itself, I fucking loved it. For me, it was the trailer of the week. Out of all three, this was the one that hit me the most. It could be seeing this fucking weird ass Muto G98 thing, or it could be this, to me, the best shot in the fucking trailer. And probably the movie, and I know it's gonna be better, but seeing 3 Spinosauruses and a Mosasaurus working together, what the fuck? I can't wait. That is a Gareth Edwards shot right there. That is Gareth Edwards. That is when we saw the first trailer for Godzilla 2014, and you see little bits and glimpses of Godzilla. Look, you know what's crazy? Think about this.
My ass.
Well, that one. But when Gareth Edwards was making 2014, he was inspired by Jaws. Now he's making a Jurassic Park movie. Come on. Spielberg? Really? Think about it like this. This is the way it's crazy. Spielberg. Check. Lucas. Check. Honda. Check. Check all the fucking boxes. This man's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yes.
GOAT. This man's the GOAT. He
Couldn't
checked all
agree
the fucking
more.
boxes. All right, my take on the trailer. I loved it. It was fantastic. Honest to God, I really dug it. Got one problem, and one problem only. Nobody goes to that island, or nobody's dumb enough, and then yet, in typical Jurassic World Park fashion, there's a kid. What? No. We got Scarlett Johansson showing her buff ass arms. Give it to me, baby. Everything is working. We've got, dude, the jokes weren't even that bad. Like when he said, why can't we take it from something, living specimen? If you want to fly in carnival, whatever the fuck he said, I was with it. It landed. Nothing felt corny. And then I see the kid, and I'm like, no, we can't do this. And I'm like, how many movies had a kid? All 6 of them, now 7. Fuck! It's like lightsabers in Star Wars movies. They got to stop it.
Yeah.
They got to stop it. Don't have a kid in it. Don't, please, listen. You don't need it. You don't need the kid in the island. That's a detraction. Don't do it. Don't do it. People are going to take their families to see this movie because of fucking dinosaurs. Not because there's a kid that their kids could probably relate to. Get the fuck out of here. No. You know, this is the problem with Gamera movies, right? This is the problem with Gamera movies, right? It's always a fucking kid in those Showa movies.
We call them Kennys.
Get out of here, kid. All right? Let
Get the fuck out of here, Kenny.
Right.
Piece of shit.
I mean, that was it. And by the way,
Spider-Man comes in and says, Mephisto, get rid of the kid.
absolutely. One more day that kid, brand new day that kid. But that was probably my only gripe with the trailer. I thought it was a fantastic trailer. My so-called rant right before this was, again, my coworker saying, oh, it's Scarlett Johansson. She's like the star. Why are you mad? Right? Like, why are you mad?
Who's mad at that?
It was weird. Yet you love the Fantastic Four trailer and everything. Whatever. All right, go ahead.
Does she have red hair in this trailer? I forgot.
It's blonde.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, we're just doing some Dino Crisis then. I want to be mad.
Yeah, no. it was very blonde. And yeah, man, like I love the trailer. I thought it was honestly, like I said, my favorite trailer of the week, and I cannot wait to see this movie. And I think it comes out in July also.
Does it? Damn.
Well, I know Fantastic Four comes out in July. Superman comes out in July. July stacked as just with those two alone.
Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. Vegas, that's 3 movies in July.
Wait. Oh shit! Right.
All of them out after I leave Vegas.
All of them out after. Good God Almighty. Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Well, look. That's that. All right. The trailers. You would think they'd be like a big ass, I don't know, event happening real soon where they just do nothing but trailers and shit, right? I don't know, like a Super Bowl or something. Good God Almighty. But out with the old, in with the new. That's not true. Let's get to the next topic at hand. And this one's for you, Rob, because this is important to all of us, okay? Here we go. We didn't start the fire. How do tariffs affect us collectors? Okay.
Ooh.
Tariffs and the unfortunate effect of collecting from overseas. Rob, you are the resident toy guy.
Oh, brother.
Sorry. Rob did a stream the other day, ladies and gentlemen. It was fucking top notch. Go watch it. Did better than JR streams. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, JR's not JR. He's gonna fuck me up with that one.
You side dog.
But on some real shit, these tariffs, all right, and not in a political sense, ladies and gentlemen. That's not where we're going. We just want to know. We're going to talk about how it affects us and collecting from overseas. Rob, I'm going to start with you. I heard that crack. That wasn't me. Go for broke, brother.
That was me. All right. So these tariffs. We've seen more than a few reports of people getting something called a duty fee. Duty. And that's essentially paying for a product that you already paid for, paying for a product shipping that you already paid for, and essentially paying a third time. And I've heard that it's a 4.7% markup of such, which I don't math. I failed math multiple times in my scholastic career, so I couldn't fucking tell you.
Well,
But
basically, if it's a $100 item, a 4.7% markup would make it increase by $4.70.
Nerd, but thank you, because now we know. Now, I had a package come in today, and I was sweating all day that I have to pay a duty fee. Duty. I didn't. I did not get a notification from DHL or nothing. But if import shipping was already turning people away at the 20 to 25 to 30 mark, knowing that they're going to have to pay yet another fee after they've already paid for the fucking thing is definitely going to turn a lot of people off from wanting to import figures, especially if they're going to end up coming out later down the line here in the US and other parts of the world. These tariffs, as long as they are active and as long as the current things set by person in office, as long as those things aren't met and these things are active, it's going to be a real thorn in the balls. Because when something is getting worse, they tend to get even more worse over time. And I really don't want that to happen, because as an importer, as somebody who relies on $30 shipping to get my shit in quick and safe, this is a pain in the ass. Because it's like, guys, I'm already spending top fucking dollar. Like, I'm talking $33 to $35 to get something from Japan here to US in under 3 days. Sometimes even shorter than that, like 2 days. So,
on top of whatever the fucking price is for the.
Let's take a Movie Monster series figure, for example. $25 to $30, dependent on wide release, dependent on exclusive release, whatever have you. On top of that, if I'm only getting the Movie Monster series figure, DHL to Super Export FedEx shipping, which is no longer available, it's like an extra $26 on top of the $25 to $30. So I'm paying way more than I should be paying for a Movie Monster series figure, but it's manageable. It's not something everybody wants to pay. But with this, it's just like it's annoying, and we have a very bad strain of luck of things being shitty and then just getting shittier. And excuse me.
Good.
I'd really like it. I'd really, really like it if that didn't fucking happen, because we dodged a bullet earlier this week where USPS was no longer going to accept packages from China. That lasted all of 5 or 6 hours because they're working something out. Everything's back on. That's good. We like that. But it does run a very scary precedent on the whole thing for collecting. And I mean, this whole duty, this fee duty, poopy, all that shit. It didn't make any sense to me. And then I had it explained because this first popped up with a Japanese collector. And it turns out in the fine print, it don't matter where you are, because they'll open up your box, and if your item is made in China, you have to pay a duty fee on that. And that's fucking sick and twisted. And the fact that that's like part of the plan, and that's the reasoning, and that's like, you know, the fucking bold italic Arial font double spaced on my desk by Monday type shit is crazy. Because it shouldn't fucking matter where something fucking comes from. But again, it's all part of the fucking plan, whatever the goddamn fuck they're doing. I stay the hell out of politics. My politics are paint apps and articulation and posability. That's it. I don't believe in any of that shit. But at the current state, again, it's still manageable. It's just annoying. My main fear is that this doesn't go away and it gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my piece.
Well,
Spider-Man comes in saying, I was crashing out as I import third-party Transformers from China.
Man. That's, hang on, and then
Spider-Man's a brave man.
And then in comes the correct Rodan saying, the fee thing got paused for a few hours ago regarding imports from China. Customs are overwhelmed by the sheer volume of small parcels they would have to inspect.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite my tongue. We're good.
No, you don't have to, because guess what? You're up next, Gams.
Okay. So first of all, I don't really think that this tariff thing is going to work out the way that this current administration thinks it is, because, well, let's see what has happened. They tried to directly tariff Canada and Mexico, and they walked that shit back real quick. And literally, the administration is so stupid that they fell for the literal same deal that the previous administration took between trading between Canada and Mexico, and literally nothing has changed on that front. And when it comes to China, it's exactly that, a flurry of small parcels, because what has gone up in popularity in the past few years? Direct Chinese manufacturing shopping apps, AliExpress, Temu, freaking Wish.com, okay? All of them is just direct manufacturer shipping to you. And they would have to literally go through so many small parcels just to do that small fees dumb shit. So, like, I I don't know what this current administration thinks it's going to be doing, but I don't think they're going to be doing it for very long. And they may roll back and think of a new way to do it. Actually use their brains for once. But I don't think there's much there left in their old ass heads to think of something that's like worse. So I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to stop blaming Obama because I'm feeling a lot of negativity from your side, bro.
Oh God, yeah.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot!
Oh man.
I was hoping that's where it would go.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Me neither. But JR, man, what do you think about this as
I mean,
a collector?
It's stupid. It sucks. It's retarded. It's just hurting my wallet more. And lately I've been kind of wrestling with the idea of possibly cutting out collecting figures altogether. And this just kind of adds to that. And I say that as 2 Ichibancho statues dropped today. Thanks for the update, Big Bad. 130. 130? Fuckers. But at least I got the Ichibancho 1954 and the pre-mutated -1 Godzilla coming.
Wait,
that's an Ichibancho?
Yeah, I nabbed that when it was announced on Big Bad.
Oh.
Hey, yo, real quick. Is Tamashi still using that Vietnam factory?
Yes and no.
There's multiple Bandai factories now.
Yeah.
I see. Because I feel like them using the Vietnam factory would be a way to circumvent the China thing. I don't know.
It's not going to happen. See, I don't know where this is going. I just will say, if you collect, it's possibly going to get harder. But who knows? Maybe some good come out of it. Maybe some manufacturing comes back here to the States. I know NECA was doing it in the States for a while, and then they started doing it over in China, and then they moved to Vietnam as well. So I don't know. All I know is it's tough times are ahead, and just maybe collect something else. DC figures are fun. Check out my review.
That's where I was going. I mean, look, I also got the Ichibancho 54. I am kicking myself in the dick right now because I need to find the Ichibancho pre-mutated fucking Godzillasaurus. I got to do it.
That's sold out.
Fuck you!
Listen, Bandai America could do the funniest thing right now.
And they won't.
They won't.
That's the sad part.
That's the sad part. But they could legit just like open up a factory in America and just start. But no.
But that isn't that like the goal of the administration? Again, outside of politics, is we're talking about toys, but the goal is, just bring it here to America. We'll give you a tax cut, blah blah blah, and then make it things. So if like Bandai America wanted to do that, maybe that would benefit us, the consumers, in the long run.
It would. It would make stuff more readily available. And it would, some people say it would cost more. Some people would say it would be less. Who knows until something like that actually happens. But there's a benefit to something like that. But just to see whether or not it happens, the roll of the die, like right now, my D20 isn't looking so good.
That drives me crazy. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-ba-ba.
Shooting ropes comes in. My movie monster series, Godzilla 98, fuck you, is on the way thanks to Rob's code.
Shout out.
Fuck you again. It might be my last figure for a while until this nonsense gets sorted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I half luck out because a lot of my Godzilla figures I get from the sponsor of my YouTube channel because I just walk into a store and buy shit at a discount. And it's great, but it's not going to be so fucking great here soon. Kind of. He goes to Japan and grabs stuff and brings it back too. So I don't know. But not everyone has that luxury.
I think my biggest concern is obviously this image here, the Haya stuff. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Haya pre-ordered. Definitely got this guy pre-ordered.
Did you guys get Scylla?
Oh, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Thanks.
I pre-ordered 2 Scyllas, bro.
Wait, that shit went up for pre-order already.
Yeah, Big Man got it up this morning at like 7:30. I got
the initial leak and announcement came from Entertainment Earth, not even Haya.
I'm over here this morning looking for Uncle Todd's Batman the Animated Series Clayface, which, by the way, that shit comes loaded. The only thing it doesn't come with is the fucking Batman's face Clayface thing, or him trying to bust out that Mondo has. But yeah, Mondo is a 13-inch that costs $270, and it just wouldn't fit my diorama.
Do you think this will put pressure on Tamashii to release their version of Scylla?
I don't know, because I was talking about Uncle Todd and Batman.
No. It won't put any pressure on them because they have absolutely zero pressure on it to begin with.
Did you get that Clayface, by the way? I gotta know.
It comes out in March. It's a Best Buy exclusive. Are you talking about the Mondo or the?
No, the
Uncle Todd
Mondo, the McFarlane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely pre-order that son of a bitch. I was just waiting to come home because I didn't know my Best Buy card number. So I'll just log in after the live stream. I'll pre-order it, and yeah, I actually caved today. As a matter of fact, the guys here they've known because I've been letting it be known. I've been clean for 2 weeks now of boxes. Okay,
man, I'm proud of you.
Clean, but this morning I spent $40 on the smack. $40 on Uncle Todd's smack. Oh God, because I did not know that there was a midnight figure, a midnighter, and Midnighter is a crazy ass Batman type character from the Authority, and he's married to Apollo, who's the Superman. Oh God, here we go. Da-da-da! You get the full fucking image.
Not like this, G1.
Oh God, I'm off. It's got me, Jim. I went back. I jumped back. So yeah, I got 2 Uncle Todd figures coming on Sunday. I've got the Midnighter, which I couldn't believe I didn't know they made a figure. I saw it. I was like, oh my God, $20 on Amazon. And then I got a Batman / Joker hybrid thing from the Future Zen comic that if you bought X amount of figures, you could actually just put them together, but then they made one separate, and I was like, I don't want to buy all those other figures because fuck them. I just want this one. So I got it. So yeah. Oh, by the way, you know, oh my God, we're talking about toys. You know the Batman and Kong figure from Godzilla X Kong X Justice League or Justice League, you know?
Yeah.
They have a Flash 2-pack coming out that was announced yesterday or Wednesday. It's the Flash and Titano, which is weird because Titano's like a Superman villain, but it's the Flash and Titano, and the body is Kong's body. It's got the fucking scars that the 3 slices down the chest and all that.
Wow.
The difference is Titano is also kind of a robot.
Yeah.
So it's got like, you know, it's machine arms, like not machine, but it's kind of like when Mechagodzilla was shedding its skin in 74. So I was like, oh shit. So yeah, when that comes available, I'm gonna buy it. But anyway, I digress. That is 2. Holy shit.
I hope that Daddy Todd eventually gives us a Superman and Godzilla 2-pack.
Uncle Todd. Uncle.
Yeah,
Eventually.
I skipped that Batman and Kong because I was like, meh.
Nope. You should. You should.
I know I shouldn't, but bro, like,
bro.
I know, but Batman v Superman in Doomsday. I might go pick that up this weekend.
No, get the Batman Kong one. Trust me on that one.
My sponsor's got like 4. Like, I'm good.
Oh, then get me one.
You got one, right?
No, I didn't get the Batman. I didn't get the Doomsday Superman one. Oh, wait, you're talking about Batman Kong.
Yeah, like, I don't gotta worry about that. I gotta get Superman to Doomsday.
No, don't get that. Get the Batman Kong. Anyway, all right, look, going crazy, off the rails. I don't collect a lot of things from overseas. The ones that I do is usually like the Godzilla, not figures, but the Godzilla statues, the 30 millimeter.
The X Plus and stuff that comes from overseas. Yeah,
I'll get that stuff. So that's going to hit me in the pocket. It already hits me in the pocket. When Rob was talking about a figure that costs maybe $25 to $35 and then tack on another $30 to $35, I'm like, okay, I could do that. But when a figure already cost me fucking $250 fucking dollars and you want to tack on an extra $35 on top of the shipping I'm already paying, and I'm not rush shipping either. Like, just get it to me. You know what I'm saying? I could wait. Just get it to me. But then you're going to tack on another $35 to $40. Man, that's harsh. That's harsh. And it's fucking fucked up because there's some dope ass shit coming out. Like legit Godzillasaurus 92. I mean 91. Oh my God. That King Ghidorah. That Godzilla. Oh my God. That Godzilla 91. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean,
if we want to get technical, the movie takes place in 1992, even though it released in 1991.
Thank you. But no, yeah, so it's shit like that, man. It drives me crazy. But hey, at least Super 7 is still Super 7, right? Rob? Right? Rob, where's that Ibra figure? Where is it?
I can't speak on that because I don't know. But what I do know is you should get the Wave 1 Fun figures from Super 7 because they're looking to be quite the fun time, no pun intended. If you like vinyl figures and if you like the retro vintage look of them that mirror that of Japanese figures from way back in the day, Super 7 Fun, $25 a pop. One ain't gonna kill you. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not. And
all right, someone who's not a shill for Super 7. I'm kidding.
you're a dick.
Speaking of Hesai Ghidra,
Someone who doesn't hate everything under the sun.
Listen. I am not fucking denying that. That's not true. Cannibal Holocaust is great.
Listen, man. When Highest starts making Cannibal Holocaust figures, I'll let you know.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Don't fuck with me.
Speaking of hating,
If
y'all know the song, please sing along because we're going to the next topic. And America, fuck yeah,
coming again to sip the motherfucking day, yeah.
Will Captain America Brave New World suffer from superhero fatigue, quote unquote, or has Marvel finally broken their slump? And that is due to the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, even though I credit that success to something completely different. And that is the fact that it is the first movie that they were able to use the Fox characters. So, is Captain America going to break the stigma that Marvel movies have sucked lately? Since, honestly, Spider-Man, No Way Home? Or are we going to be inundated? Okay, you know what I'm saying. Are we going to suffer from people saying this movie sucks because of superhero fatigue? Wokeness. Because here's the deal. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm gonna be that guy. Everybody's looking at Captain America Brave New World, right? And they saying to themselves, and it's God's honest truth, that the Hulk is green, not red. And that's fucked up. And it's fucked up because there is a red Hulk.
Yeah, they don't fucking read comics then. and their opinion is disregarded.
Right. And don't even get me started on Latin Falcon over there, okay? El Falcano. I don't even think that's a word. I made that shit up. That's the Sapporo. But yeah, no, seriously. What do you guys think? I'll start with you, Rob. Are we gonna hear if this movie fails, if it doesn't succeed at the box office, it doesn't make the money? Are we gonna be blaming superhero fatigue, or is there another reason for it that'll come out on the webs?
I mean, I could definitely see superhero fatigue being like one of the core reasons if it underperforms. I think one of the other major reasons that people might not just give a shit about this movie is just that it's not Chris Evans. It's like they don't have much of an attachment to this version of Captain America, aka Captain Falcon. Show you moves, but I kind of feel like that's why Harrison Ford is here, because it's like, hey, it's Han Solo. He turns into the whole Iron Punch Hulk. It's gonna be a good time. I promise. I swear to God. Holy
Well,
shit.
remember the original actor did die. So
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died. So yeah.
Yeah. But man, you know, when I saw the first trailer for this, I thought, you know what, this looks pretty hype. And then I feel like everything I've seen after it, it's just kind of been like, I'm going to see this in theaters. I'm going to see this on streaming. I'm going to wait for this to just show up on the 7 Seas, because I don't know if the game that Marvel's playing right now is the smartest one, really. I mean, I don't think they have much of a choice, because if you look at it in a technical standpoint, you built up to, across 10 years, probably the most looked forward to 2 movies of those years. And then it ends. And now you start all the fuck over again, and you're kind of dropping the ball, and you're kind of expecting everybody and their mother to be reading the comics, watching the shows, the whole 9 yards. And I don't know that superhero fatigue exists. I think it's mostly just Disney Marvel fucking fatigue existing. And from this movie's set point, it's a little unfair, because it feels like it's got something to do, it's got something to say, it's got something to show. I just don't think people give a shit. So chalk it up to fatigue, or maybe it's a banger. Maybe it's the silver bullet aimed at the werewolf's heart, and it's going to fucking shatter any and all expectation. I genuinely don't have like a major take on that, because people these days will say just about anything to hate, and people do and say just about anything to glaze. So in this movie's case, I do feel bad for it, because it is a Captain America movie that does look like it's trying to do something different, something cool, something, you know, noteworthy. And I feel like a lot of people are just turned off because of casting. And maybe they just don't give a shit. I know a lot of people that checked out of the MCU after Endgame. And I don't blame them either, because I kind of did the same thing.
Sure, but that Spider-Man No Way Home was a banger.
No Way Home absolutely was a banger, but at the same time, that's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always kind of been A tier. Captain America, he didn't really become A tier till the movies. You ask a normie.
No, you know what? That's true. And I like how you just ended that. If you ask a normie, that's true, because when Marvel went about doing their universe, they did start with these characters. They were like, all right, you know what? Our A-tier characters are licensed out right now. Sony's got Spider-Man. Don't let it go, Sony, you stupid motherfuckers. Fox has got the X-Men and Fantastic Four and Daredevil and Ghost Rider and Blade. Blade. So they did. They started with those characters. I want to talk about something. I want to point out something you said, that I was speaking to my best friend this morning, and we were talking about this. And I asked him, I said, bro, what do you think? You know, and my boy Verge, that's my man. That's my motherfucking man. He hates Anthony Mackie for some reason. And I go, bro, somewhere in the multiverse, you and him are twins. Like, what are you talking about? You hate the dude. But he hates him for some reason. And I just sit there, I'm like, what the fuck? And he kind of said what you said, where you said, when I saw the first trailer, I was like, yeah, I'm on board. But the more you saw, you was like, okay, I'll stream it if it pops up on the 7 Seas. The more you saw. That's it, dude. Like, seriously, that's what he was saying. He was like, you got to see a clip. He was telling me about a clip where they're fighting in an office and he's in it. And he goes, it's so bad. He goes, it's like they don't even try. And I didn't see the clip, but I was like, I'll take his word for it. But you kind of confirmed it, whether you saw that clip or not, by saying the more you saw, the less you wanted to see. And that's, you know, it's unfortunate. It is as a good friend of the Marvel Universe. Dun, 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 dun.
Spider-Man comes in and says, it will suck! Not because of fatigue. I want these bad filler movies to go away. Without Bruce Banner confronting the man who chased him around the country for ages, I do not care about it.
Listen, holy shit. You talk about a great point. You're absolutely right, Spider-Man. That's a fucking fantastic point. Yeah. That is a great fucking point. I'm gonna send it to you, Games. What's your thoughts on this?
Okay. Look at me. Hi. Superhero fatigue doesn't exist. Superhero fatigue is just people's way of coping with the fact that they're just not trying to make good movies. If you make a good movie, people will go see it. Point blank, period.
Damn.
Second of all, there's another studio that we have to thank for the MCU being the way it is. That's Universal. Hi, Universal. You own the Hulk, don't you? And you won't let Marvel make solo Hulk movies anymore after the first Incredible Hulk. I fucking hate you. Because you have absolutely ruined what was once Marvel's big three. Because Marvel did have a big three back in the early 2000s. That was Spider-Man, the Hulk, and Wolverine. All right. And, you know, over the course of the MCU all the way up till Endgame, they subsequently replaced that big three with a new big three, Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. And 2 of those motherfuckers are dead. All right. And the third one's kind of floundering. Where am I going with this? Good God, Marvel, please just make a good movie. But I feel like I want to push back at what RJ was doing. Yes, I love what Sony is doing with, like, say, the Spider-Verse movies. But there are other movies that, looking at it objectively, none of the Venom movies are good. Morbius is trash. Craven's trash. Like, I feel like Marvel could potentially refocus themselves if they had all their eggs in one basket finally, without any legal fucking tape and without any studio like Sony or Universal being fucking dicks to them about it. Because why are we getting Red Hulk in a Captain America movie? First of all, I'm not mad that Falcon is becoming Captain America, because that's been a thing in the comics all the way back in the fucking 90s. All right. If you're mad about the Falcon becoming Captain America, you're not a fucking Marvel nerd. Get the fuck out of here. You're just saying woke for the sake of it. What does that word even mean anymore?
Yeah, it's true.
But at the same time, the Red Hulk could have been handled so much better fucking the whole Hulk mythos could have been handled so much better. I hate Thor Ragnarok for what it did to Planet Hulk, because now we will never have a proper World War Hulk movie ever.
I don't think that would ever gonna happen. I'll be honest with you. As much as I would have loved it, too many moving pieces that weren't in place yet.
Yeah, fair, very fair. But like they did Planet Hulk way too early, if that's the case as well, you know. And they just need all their eggs in one basket. They got a bunch of them from the Fox buyout, and they're not going to like buy Universal or anything like that. The Supreme Court will not let them. They just need to do something, work out some sort of deal with Universal and Sony so that we could just maybe do a reboot of this whole thing. Get rid of the multiverse plot lines. It's not working out. We just need good movies again.
They will definitely get rid of the multiverse plot lines at the end of Secret Wars. That's the whole thing. They're going to wrap it all up, and then it's going to be, you know, whatever goes forward from there. And at that point in time, I mean, like, it's not like a new artist could come aboard and just draw the characters. Like, no, these actors age, and they're going to age out. Or they're going to retire. You know, Chris Evans is on record saying, "No, I'm retired. I don't want to do it." We all know he's coming back in one of those Avengers movies. We all know it. I heard today that Hugh Jackman is like, "I'll do Wolverine for another 10 years." Why? Because he's got Marvel money now. He doesn't have to get in shape. They can just fucking CG his chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Why the fuck not? Instead of having to try to recast Wolverine, which you should do anyway. But I love Hugh Jackman. I want him to be Wolverine. Why not?
Bro, it would be such a missed opportunity if we didn't just get fucking Henry Cavill Wolverine. I don't care how comic inaccurate he is. He's a beautiful man, and he deserves it.
No, he deserves
He's
it.
too busy with the Voltron movie at this point. Shit ain't
Add
happening.
the Warhammer series. Don't forget the Warhammer series.
Yeah, but Voltron's actively like in development. Warhammer's just like, we just got approved.
Which is
True.
crazy. Which is crazy because
Ghidorah.
Monsterverse. Rodan comes in and says, "Give me a new Bruce Banner via Secret Wars. I'm tired of Green Ruffalo."
Yes, please. No more Professor Hulk. I'm so tired of Professor Hulk.
They're gonna keep Professor Hulk because you're gonna have Reed Richards, Professor Hulk, Tony Stark. Well, it won't be Tony Stark.
Yeah, they're going to form the Illuminati.
Well, no, I was more thinking they're gonna figure out a way off of Battleworld.
Oh, that too.
it's not.
Yeah.
You know what? So I'll go to you, JR. Oh, you son of a fuck. What's your thoughts on this? What's your take?
Holy AI image, Batman! I've been fucking sitting on that stupid joke because this fucking image. Why does Harrison Ford look 30 years older in this image? Why does Captain America's
mustache.
star look like Patrick from SpongeBob? I fucking love it.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sorry. I've just been like, holy shit. Anyways, I don't care.
I found this image on Pinterest, bro. Give me a break.
I don't,
Look,
hey, I'm just messing.
I really liked it.
Damn. Breaking
I don't-
bro's heart.
Yeah,
I
know.
don't care about Brave New Worlds. I don't know if it is superhero fatigue because my interests just aren't Captain America flying around and Red Hulk. I don't care about that shit. And it comes off as we have to follow up the TV show with something
Uh-huh.
because we have to. That's what it looks like. And it's like,
Bucky's not here. Bucky's not here.
yeah, and you know, and it's fine. No, isn't Bucky in the fucking Thunderbolts? So the TV show's getting wrapped.
Ugh.
No.
I'm sorry. But I don't know. I agree. It's filler. Feels like it shouldn't be here. superhero fatigue. That, like, I feel it with Marvel, kind of like how I was feeling it. Like last weekend, I was supposed to watch DC movies. I didn't. I was like, I need a fucking break. I'm already not feeling good. I just need a fucking break from superheroes that weekend. I didn't go buy a new comic. I am tomorrow, but just took a break. By the way, I did 2 weeks ago buy Identity Crisis. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm buying DC. But, you know, I just think this filler movie, Thunderbolts is a filler movie. I think they'll do fine financially. They're not going to make massive amounts because people, I mean, sorry to say that the Thunder's been stolen by Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is coming out in July.
That's
People
so
are
cool.
like, who gives a fuck about this and Thunderbolts? Fantastic Four, let's go. Because it feels like Fantastic Four is taking the next step towards the Avengers, where it looks like Captain America and Thunderbolts are concluding their TV series. And that's fine, but those are the conclusion of a TV series. It's not moving towards the big new thing. That's why maybe the naming of Fantastic Four was kind of fantastic if you think about it. First
True.
steps. What are the first steps towards? The Avengers! Doomsday! Secret Wars. Nobody cares about Doomsday. Anyways, fuck Captain America, The Brave New World. You want to go watch a movie? Don't watch this. You know, go watch something else. Take your wife. If any of you have a wife or a girlfriend, take her to go see a Kevin Sorbo film. Those are fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. They are funny as shit.
You were right there.
God.
You were right there on the cusp of the greatest fucking queued up moment of all time. You missed it. Oh my God, what's next Friday? Valentine's Day. That's what you should have plugged. You were right there. You should have plugged next week's episode. So I guess it falls upon me. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, Valentine's Day, Friday. Oh God, I can't believe we're doing this. Bring your ladies. Bring your significant others. Bring your men, your ladies, whoever. Bring whoever you want. We are going to watch live, Twilight, the first movie.
Oh boy.
We're going to do it. And I'm telling you, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think I'll be ready.
You're not going to be ready, Ray. That's the point.
I'm in trouble.
Sleeping on the couch that day. LMAO.
I'm in trouble. Nervous? I don't know how that's going to work, but the fact of the matter is, we will, for Valentine's Day, watch Twilight with our significant others if they choose to join us, because I'm having a hard time here. Which means this sucks. But don't worry about it, because right after the romance, ladies and gentlemen, it's the bromance. And we will, after Twilight, watch Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack. We will. For my brother, who is
Anthony.
on Valentine's Day, he left us in 2019. My brother, we will watch that movie for you. That is the bromance part after the romance part. So, you know, you got to give a little to get a lot. And yo, so we're going to do it. Double feature next Friday, Twilight, GMK. I can't wait. There's comments. Let's see. Oh, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Spider-Man comes in here and says, I'm sleeping on the couch that day. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Watch the movie. I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna go buy it this weekend. I'm gonna go find it on DVD. That way I can stream it to everyone in the fucking Discord. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We'll be live giving our live commentary, but you can watch it in the Discord. I will be playing it for everybody.
Yeah.
And GMK as well.
It's gonna be nuts. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So we'll be quote unquote in the call to watch the movie that JR is streaming, but most likely our mics will be muted on Discord so that we could talk here.
It will.
So we don't get the echoes.
We're gonna be live still, giving our commentary on these movies. It's a watch along. You have the movie up on Discord. You have our stream up. It's there. It's easy. Y'all are gonna watch it for free. It's free. Both movies, Twilight and GMK. What? You don't love free? What? You don't like men? You don't like men? Hairy Italian men? Well, one hairy Italian man talking.
Well,
Batman and girl.
I was just letting them know that our mics will probably be muted so that we could talk here without the echo, and we probably won't hear them and won't be able to interact with them while they watch the movie.
Oh, we can absolutely via text. We can interact, chat.
Oh, true.
Oh, we can play around. We'll play around. We got.
We're gonna mess with
it. We got a whole week to deal with it. But yes,
you know what they should have messed around with.
Be warned. Hang on.
I'll be like Baragon of that watch party. Be gentle.
Monsterverse Rodan. Oh, I should have. Right, I should have.
It's okay. Nah, it's gonna be a good time. Check us out. It's gonna be a blast, man. And
I just realized I'm the only single motherfucker out of all of y'all.
Oh, don't worry, Rob. Don't worry, Rob. Listen. I promoted it. I pimped it to the wife. I said, "This is what we're gonna do," and she looked at me. She gave me this weird sideways glance, and I was like, no. So Rob, me and you, we might be double dating.
Listen,
that's fine. I'll cuddle with you. You understand me.
Hey, y'all. Come over here. Me and Lucas will cuddle you both.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It's 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees there. Right. Keep that in mind.
All right, I guess my final thoughts, I guess, because I didn't even speak on this. I hope that this movie does well, but I'm not certain. And it's not because, for me personally, it's not because of who's Captain America here and the color of Hulk's skin. It's just, like JR said, it feels like the end chapter to the TV show, even though I don't believe so, because that did have a fucking definitive chapter. I just think that what these trailers have been showcasing, not a lot of people understand the comic book aspect of it and how that factors into these movies. For instance, the Manchurian Candidate in this movie is supposed to be the very first Captain America, where they experimented the super soldier serum because they didn't know if it was going to work or not on black people. That's in comics. It's called Truth. It's beautifully written, horribly drawn. I'm sorry, I am going to say it. The art in that book, Truth, is fucking terrible. The story is dope. But the art is fucking rancid. And I don't know if they did it on purpose. This was before Disney. I don't know if they did it on purpose. All I'm saying is, terrible artwork. It makes it look so. What's the guy from Mad Magazine? Sergio Argente? Come on, Rob. You're a fucking Italian. You know.
Listen, bro. The only people I
minute.
know in the industry that are Italian is Tony Soprano.
Hang on. First off, holy shit, hang on. From our last comments.
Monsterverse.
Wait, that wasn't it. Hang on. There we go.
Monsterverse Rodan comes in and says, I'm single too, Rob.
It's all good, bro. I'm giving you a big single brother hug right now from the digital aspect. We'll find somebody that's worth it someday.
Listen, we can triple threat together. I'm just saying. And then da-da-da.
Spider-Man comes in. That art is atrocious. I can vouch.
Thank you, Spider-Man. Great story, fantastic story, absolutely unbelievable story. It's just holy shit. Wasn't a fan of the art, but I digress. That's three on me. Wow, Rob ran the gamut last week. Had digressions to last him a lifetime.
Yeah, but I digress.
Fuck you. I'm not even gonna count that one. But yeah, I hope it does well. I really do, because again, having the original Captain America be the Manchurian candidate, like there's something there, man. It works. It worked for Bucky in Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You know, not that he was a Manchurian candidate, but you know, the whole fucking mind control shit. You know, it works. It works. There's a fantastic Wolverine run by Mark Millar with the artwork by John Romita Jr. And there's a fucking trigger word, and Wolverine just goes on a killing spree because of his time in Weapon X, I think. But It was a fantastic arc. It was fucking fantastic. And it seems like they're taking a little bit of flavor from that and sprinkling it into this. I agree. My beef with the Red Hulk is, that's a Hulk villain. But at the same time, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is president. Let's go. We'll see what happens. I hope it does well. I'll put it like this. I have no feelings. I got nothing for Thunderbolts coming up next. And I guess everything is relying on Fantastic Four. So I'll say it like this. Does this movie break $1 billion? I don't think so. Does Thunderbolts break $1 billion? I can't see it. Does Fantastic Four break $1 billion? Yeah, there's a Galactus-sized fucking possibility that it does. I digress. That is 4.
Listen. I'm just saying, Thunderbolts would be far more hype if it actually had one of the actual comic book founding members of that team on that team, which they teased back in Spider-Man No Way Home with a little goo piece being left behind.
Yeah, I mean, what, Matt Garrigan's Venom?
Yeah.
Listen, Peter Parker in Secret Wars got the black suit from a machine.
All right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let us go. We are not running out of time, but we are on our final topic of the night. And yeah, this might run long. And yes, I do have a song. Oh no! They say he's got to go. Go, Godzilla! X Kong 2. Plot leaks, story beats, or butt cheeks. With speculation.
I see what you were talking about yesterday.
What cheeks?
There it is.
Geekage.
There it is.
It's just on a Friday afternoon.
Listen, you guys inspired me yesterday. The talk of ass out of nowhere. I was like, I needed something. And I was like, bam, they did it. Thank you. So credit goes to the G Show, the co-host. Definite credit goes. But let's talk about this, because last week, oh boy.
Some big old leaks happened.
Some big old leaks. But was it drunk leaks? Are they story beats, or are they butt cheeks? We got to talk about this, because here's the deal. Some of them seem convincing. Some of them is like, what are we talking about? As I was singing the Godzilla again.
Spider-Man comes in and says, I'm rubbing my hands together, filled with malice regarding the Kongverse sequel.
You know what? You know what, Spider-Man?
You waited to pull this out.
Fucker, how dare you call it the Kongverse? How dare you, Spider-Man? My good friend.
He's just working with what he's given.
No.
Yeah, he's not wrong, dude.
Fuck all you!
Hey, oh, that's my boy right there.
Hey, look at that.
No. Oh, hang on. What? There's no song.
Dorky Films comes in and says, I love cheese.
And that was
Cheese.
the show era to a T. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the Monsterverse turned into.
And now the Monsterverse is getting to that point. It is true.
Getting there.
all right.
You mean fucking nosedive?
Oh my god.
Listen, man. What was that?
Well, that's Monsterverse Rodan coming in and saying, yes, the Monsterverse is indeed cheese. Spoiled cheese.
Oh, boy.
This shit's Fromunda cheese. And if you get that reference, you've seen Waiting more than once.
All
Watch
right.
that movie.
I can't wait to hear the takes on this one.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
Okay. Would you
yeah,
you
go
like
ahead.
me? Okay.
I want you going first, Games.
So to get everything up and started, basically, someone who has previously leaked plot details of Godzilla Kong the New Empire and was pretty accurate according to Toho Kingdom. That's where I got all of this from, by the way, was Toho Kingdom. So he's a credible leaker, quote unquote, but as always, take it with a grain of salt. What it seems to be happening here is a destroy all monsters type situation where the government is sick and tired of the Titan shit. So they're going off and going to seal all of the vortex holes to seal up the Hollow Earth. No more monsters. And they have like zombie mech titans. You know, we're just making an army of Kiryus, an army of cyber Godzillas from Godzilla the series.
Yes.
Probably most likely just like half zombie mecha fucking skull crawlers and mutos and shit. They're going to be fighting Titans left and right. Godzilla apparently is not only just at his wit's end with humanity and is going on his own kind of rampage, but he's also like looking for something, quote unquote.
No.
And a lot of it is pointing towards there being an egg.
No. That's the butt cheeks part.
That's the butt cheeks part.
Goddamn
Apparently
Titan.
Mothra and Kong are gonna fight. That's gonna be a thing. Well, like it's gonna be Mothra, Kong, and Godzilla three-way fight. Yeah, that's the thing. Should I go through this word for word, or like what?
Yeah, as soon as let me check the comment section here. All right, now you know what? We don't have to check the comments. That's okay. That's all right.
Monsterverse Rodan speaking the proper language. That movie
Apparently.
sucks.
Okay, going through it word for word. Oh, we're gonna go through it. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Go word for word.
Oh,
Let's go.
word for word. Here we go. The movie seems to be action heavy, but a somber tone throughout, with serious implication involving the world's leaders the world's leaders appointing a new government agency to dismantle Monarch and take over Hollow Earth operations, with the ultimate goal of collapsing it and effectively sealing the monsters away once and for all after the destructive events of Godzilla Kong the New Empire.
Time out.
Okay.
Scary, man. Kind of present day shit. Go ahead.
And the revelation of undocumented portals in the Hollow Earth. The antagonist this go around is actually an enraged Godzilla and the government agency responsible for upsetting the balance of nature. Shimo returns for a cameo, but is subdued by the military in the Hollow Earth through new anti-Titan weaponry and the use of mechanized zombie titans, including skull crawlers. This angers the great apes in the Hollow Earth, who see the humans as tyrants, no different than Scar King. Kong is especially angered by the use of reanimated skull crawlers. Cameos of multiple titans battling the military before ultimately being destroyed and or subdued, presumably in various cities or areas of the Hollow Earth. Suko returns and serves to break up the darker tone with comedic relief moments, lightly sprinkled throughout. Kong's arc shares similarities with Godzilla's, but where they diverge is Kong struggles with his choice to continue coexisting with humanity, where Godzilla is seemingly at his wit's end and ready for war. Kong has an epic scene battling the military in a major city. Godzilla is surprised attacked by the military while sleeping in the Roman Coliseum and battles through the military and their zombie titans. Godzilla has settled into his new form, is stated his dorsal plates have straightened out and hardened, and his bulk has returned. No word on if he's still pink or if they turned white or not. Mothra returns and even has a brief battle with Godzilla and Kong as she chooses not to forsake humanity, and is through hers and Monarch/Gia's intervention that they convince Kong and later Godzilla that humanity is still worth fighting for. Ending seems hopeful that humanity will work towards cleaning up the Earth so that they can coexist with it and the Titans like in ancient times once more. And what I mentioned earlier is another thing that the same leaker said is it's implied the evil organization discovered something within a recently unearthed chamber after their attack on Shimo and the great ape/Kong. It begins giving off a distress signal that Godzilla senses and goes after. He's already enraged by Operation Destroy All Monsters. Yes, that's what they're calling it. Taking the egg, I assume it is, because what else would be sealed down there and give off a signal that really makes him desperate? It really sets him off on his rampage to recover it.
Listen. I gotta fire this off right now.
Real quick. Ah! Sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
Yo, you know what these leaks tell me? You know what they tell me? They tell me one crucial fucking thing. We're not moving this universe at all. And that is fucking stupid. There is nothing in these leaks. Now, I'm looking at these if these are real. Like, this is the script. It's written. It's done. We're getting this. That's how I'm looking at it. This does nothing to move a universe forward. It does absolutely fucking nothing, which makes it a fucking waste. And if this is what we get, with the sole thing being, oh, there's an egg that's calling Godzilla, it's a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of fucking money. It's a waste of fucking just about everything. Because you're not doing anything with this. You're not doing anything with Godzilla. You're not doing anything with Kong. You're treading simple waters. And that's it. It's like when you have a universe, and what are we, 6 movies in now? This would be the 6th. And you're starting stagnation by barely moving anything forward? It's not looking good. It's not. And my mind immediately goes to the Bayformer films. Because, boy, did they fucking stagnate after the same fucking thing happened over and over and over again. The same fucking ending. Movie and movie again. I don't have a problem with mummified mechanized titans. I don't give a fuck about that. It's the fact that this movie feels like a fucking 6-issue mini run of a comic book than a fucking movie. This isn't a movie. These aren't real. Because this is so... I just thought of this 3 minutes ago, and this is what I think is going to happen, and I'm going to say it's real. And if this ends up being real, bro, fuck off. Fuck off. You're gonna end up just like the Millennium series, and we are going to see that same fucking thing happen on the US side. Because if this is all you're doing for a fucking Operation Destroy All Monsters, get it? That one movie? Yeah, that movie sucked. And this movie sounds like it sucks right now. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That movie was a pile. It was good for 10 minutes. And Ayo, the Discord, be sure to click that goddamn link for the fucking Discord. Come fucking hang out with us. We're watching Twilight and Godzilla GMK next week. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be hanging out, sipping beers, watching movies. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Come join us when we're like watching wrestling or playing video games. Like, get in the chat.
Yeah.
Get in the chat with us. Get in the chat. But speaking of chats, let's get to some of the chats.
Dorky Films. Me who likes it.
In response to Rob and who likes it.
Dorky Films. I think it's interesting.
What's interesting about it? There's nothing interesting about it. There's zero things interesting about it. Dorky Films. I know who you are. I know where you live.
Da 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 da. I'm gonna put my angry face on.
Spider-Man comes in and says, it's like a convoluted version of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 just to potentially introduce a baby.
It's true.
And
it sounds just as boring and fucking nothing burger as that fucking movie is.
Monsterverse from Dan comes in and says, I could believe this given how dumb the plot for these movies have gotten. But the moment they mention an egg, I feel skeptical. But then again, hold on. Baby merch F. Sorry. I thought it cut off. I thought punctuate your sentence.
Baby merch does sell, though. I get what you were trying to say. It do.
Listen, baby merch ain't gonna save this from being a piss poor fucking idea.
You know who's gonna save this from being a piss poor idea?
Yeah, fuck.
And good luck. This man did Star Wars. Now he's doing Jurassic World Rebirth. This man's too big for this franchise now.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true.
What are you talking about? Listen. Even Star Wars brought back J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, and what did he do? He walked back a shit movie and gave us a shittier fucking movie.
Hey, it wasn't his fault. We all know whose fault that was.
Listen, it was Disney's fault because they didn't have a fucking
plan.
No.
Her initials are one initial away from being extremely bad. Kathleen Kennedy.
I want to be a Kennedy.
Listen. Like I said, I'm taking this with so much goddamn salt right now. Credible leaker or not, we're still 2 years away from this movie. We are still 2 years away from this movie. It is way too early to be getting this in-depth of a leak and not have a lot of it just be bullshit.
Right, I agree, and that's why I think it's butt cheeks. I'm gonna be real here.
Absolutely.
If my brother Chase, if my right hand, when it comes to Godzilla on a G show, G73, aka Nixie, aka my brother Chase, was here right now, and I really wish I had that set up so he can join, but he's got important things to take care of. He can't be here right now. But if he was, he'd say this is bullshit. He'd say exactly what you just said, Gam. This movie's 2 years away. This right here is just darts thrown on a board. What are we doing? What's gonna stick? There's a couple of things in there that sounds pretty cool. I'm not mad at Zombie Titans either.
Oh God. Jesus.
I'm not because it worked in Godzilla the series. It really did. I'm sorry. But seeing fucking Cyber Godzilla, that shit was dope. That shit was dope, man. That shit was on par.
It was so cool.
That
I'm
was
sorry. This isn't Godzilla the fucking series, though.
no, but it is.
This is embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing.
No, like
Come
literally,
on.
what else is Godzilla supposed to do to
don't
to
fucking
keep on
know.
staying relevant besides the
Easy.
monster of the week formula? The monster of the
Don't
week
fucking
formula.
do that. Do destroy all fucking monsters. It's simple.
No.
Apex, develop the fucking orca or a way to communicate with the Titans. Fuck with them to fight Godzilla, who's destroying shit. It's that easy.
Introduced
That
in the
easy.
monsterverse of all time. I fucking hate the orca.
Sitting there,
Why
it's,
in
the
the
orca's
fuck?
been fucking introduced. You have a government that's like, fuck Godzilla, fuck these monsters. Let's make these monsters kill Godzilla, and then we could just fucking make them fight each other and kill them. It's so fucking simple. It's been established. Zombie
Why?
Titans is the stupidest fucking shit I have ever heard.
Hey,
How is that the one thing you're latching onto
Hang on.
here?
Oh no,
The
there's a
story
lot
goes
worse.
nowhere.
Wait, hang on.
This is a fucking nothing burger.
Hang on. I've never done this. I've done this a couple of times, but I've never really done it like that. But I'm going to say it right now. Listen, if you like us arguing like this, hit that like button, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Smash that like button, and I will slap Gams on the ass right now.
Let's go. My ass is ready.
Hit the like button. Like, seriously, if you want to hear us argue like all the time about this, JR looks pissed off. That's great. If you want to see JR really pissed off, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Join the Discord.
Definitely.
Join our Discord, please.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Look, it's just
Crazy.
that inherently is dumb. The plot synopsis, we're going to collapse all the portals. Fine. An egg for Godzilla, like, this has to be this has to be a rejected first draft.
Hang on.
Because there's just no fucking way.
Like,
GXK Spider-Man comes in and says, it's Showa now. It's time for zombie mechs.
This
Yeah. Yeah,
is
I swear to
not
God, if
fucking
one more,
Showa.
if
This is
one
not
fucking
fucking
person
Showa.
says that, oh,
This
Here's the
is so fucking far from Showa. Showa
This
era
is
films were
retarded.
genre films. They had a fucking point. They had something to say. They had something to fucking do. It fucking peeves me to the highest umpteenth degree, to the point where my fucking muscles in my butthole fucking collapse. It is such a fucking nothing burger thing to say. It's Showa. This is modern Showa. This is not modern Showa, because modern Showa had brain capacity.
yeah. No, this plot leak, and I agree with you, Rob. Story-wise, for the greater scale of the universe, it does exactly what it sounds like. It grinds in place. What? No big bad. Godzilla's the big bad. I'm fine with that. I was fucking saying that should have been the thing in GVK. Godzilla's he's fucking snapped. He's tired of shit. He's killing everyone. I'm okay with that. Everything else. Like, I don't mind Mothra, Godzilla, Kong fighting. Like, fights are cool. But, like, what are we doing? We don't have to have a villain of the fucking week. But you gotta progress. Kong's story's progressed. And Godzilla hasn't had shit happen in his story other than he changed for no reason. He got mad.
No. There's two. That's one. There was another one.
Well, yeah.
The King of the Monsters, he showed who he was.
That's what I'm saying. King of the Monsters, he became the king. But since then, all he's fucking done, all he's done is change color and shape. Great. So what are we doing for this? Well, he's the bad guy, and he's gonna go find an egg. Like
no
Kong
egg.
did. Found the sun.
No egg. None. No egg.
No. How about this? None of this shit.
No, there's a couple of things in here that work. We spoke, dude. This this whole every Friday live stream came about me and you on a 6-hour banger when GXK came out.
I'm down.
And we went, how can we make this work? And
we made it work.
6-hour banger. There are certain things in these plot leaks that I agree with if they're legit. Again, it's all speculation. We don't know. I don't like the egg. Get that shit out. Listen, I hate the egg as much as I hate Destroyer. Get it out.
I also
You just don't want Godzilla to die. Because you know that's what's coming if there's an egg.
I also have another question about the zombie mech kaiju. Where the fuck are you finding these fucking kaiju to turn into mechs?
Monsterverse, Rodan.
Godzilla wakes up, fights, go to sleep, rinse and repeat. Feels like I'm watching a TV series. Yeah, it really fucking does.
Legit.
And it sucks. But yeah, that's a plot hole in of itself. What, you just gonna have 16 fucking skull crawlers lying around that you turn into mechs? Yeah, that's gonna kill the Titans. That's gonna fight Godzilla.
Why not? They had to test Mecha Godzilla out on something.
Yeah, but that's inherently the problem. If that is what they're going to use to fight Godzilla, that's it. That's
like skull crawlers. Skull crawlers are literally the jobbers of the MonsterVerse, turning them into cool mechs with weapons and shit to make them Godzilla level threats. That sounds cool.
And I think you're missing a point here, JR. Real quick, I think you're missing a point because I'm like, the idea of these zombie titans is not just skull crawlers. He killed syphilis, whatever the fuck, right? Scylla.
Okay.
Utos. There's fucking the dead
Tiamat.
There are
that's great. Tiamat is in 16 fucking pieces. I'm sorry. Absolutely.
They link those pieces with technology and bring Tiamat back to life.
Where are we getting the fucking? I'm done.
Why is this the thing?
From 2014 to this.
Why is this the thing we're fucking focusing on when the fucking plot?
Please,
God,
this is what I'm saying. Gareth, please, Gareth. There's the rise of Skywalker, and then there's zombie mech kaiju. Holy,
I'm sorry.
Why are you focusing on mechanized titans when this plot goes fucking nowhere? It literally starts with
that's the thing.
Fucking good.
I expect the plot to go nowhere because it didn't go anywhere with the last movie.
Do Operation Destroy All Monsters because we don't have a single
Operation Destroy All Monsters. Operation Destroy this fucking script.
All right,
JR, it just fucking ends. It goes nowhere.
I'm coming in. Here we go. You know why it goes?
Why are you coming in?
Because it goes nowhere for the simple reason of people like you, people like JR, and to an extent, people like me and Gams. Fucking merchandise. Of course it ain't going nowhere. They want to sell. They want to sell us these fucking toys so they can make money off the toys that they might not make money off the movies. This is legit. I'm not jumping to conclusions here, but Mel Brooks said this shit in Spaceballs. It's a fucking truth. Fucking George Lucas said, I will give you the rights to Star Wars. This is before the buyout of Disney. I will give you Star Wars, Fox, but I am going to retain the toy rights. And what made George Lucas a billionaire? It wasn't Disney buying Star Wars. It was the toys. So that's why this thing will go in circles because they know they can make money. And you know why I know that? Because I hate fucking Evolve Godzilla, yet I own that Spiral Studio son of a bitch right there. I'm looking at him. I'm looking up.
Listen. You can sell toys and still make your cinematic universe fucking competent. If these leaks were to be real, it lacks any and all fucking competence in the goddamn world.
Rob,
There
I
is
agree
not
with
a
you.
singular fucking thing about these leaks that we're treating as real for the sake of this conversation. There isn't a fucking
here we go.
thing about this that even comes close to episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Like, bro.
I got you. Here's the deal. Remember last week, unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
Remember how you eviscerated the Hesai series?
Rightfully so.
Right? Remember how you did that?
Yeah.
Okay. The way you saw that series and the way I saw that series was from two completely different generations. So the way you're seeing this, as opposed to a 5-year-old, is two completely different generations.
That's
Fuck
fair.
them kids. Fuck them kids.
So I'm just saying, bro, that's the point. Who
Yeah.
are we giving this to? And granted, you know, we
Like-
as the diehard fans, we're dying off.
Like,
We're dying off. We gotta continue this somehow. This is why I think Toho sitting back and go, let them do what they do. Let them do
yeah,
what they do.
and they got a good thing going on with Playmates and High and all that. The
Bro.
merchandise is rolling.
All right.
That
All right.
Playmate
I have a
feedback
question.
blows my fucking head off. I was like, that shit is dope. That's Playmates. What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How well did the last MonsterVerse movie do in Japan?
How many kids were going to see it though? Let's
How long until the MonsterVerse as a money pit dries up? Does Toho say, fuck it, I'll do it myself?
Well, we've seen it twice. We've seen Shin Godzilla and we've seen Godzilla -1. We've seen it twice already. So it's not like Toho ain't doing it. It's not like they ain't. They are. They just taking their time. They're letting it look, at the end of the day, the MonsterVerse movies, in my line, though, makes more money than a Shin Godzilla or a -1. -1 made bank, though. But
Yeah, -1 made bank for its budget, but
For
like
its budget.
MonsterVerse is the reason why Shin Godzilla and -1 had those budgets inflated as opposed to other Godzilla movies. You know,
Yeah,
'cause-
but-
get that kickback. You know what I'm saying? That's my man right here. You know what I'm saying? Love you.
Look, I understand that, but Jesus fuck. Like, it's trash now. We're literally like, it's just turning into regurgitated shit. It's turning into the Bay Transformers. And it's,
That's
you
what I'm
want to
saying.
sit here
That's
and
what
say
I'm
the
saying.
fans are dying off. I think the fans are checking out.
But
Because
no,
they sit here and they're like, someone like me that's like, I want all these monsters to fight. What is wrong with just doing something simple like that? Why you gotta overcomplicate a simple formula? If you want to have a cinematic universe, don't grind in fucking place for 2 fucking movies. The only significant fucking thing that happened in GXK The New Empire is Kong became quote unquote king. Kind of, we'll see where that leads. That's it. You introduced nothing burger villains. You had a plot that grinded in place, kind of. Gia's stories concluded.
yeah.
You shoehorned in certain fucking things. You did stupid shit for no
Listen.
reason. You killed off monsters because Jockzilla's a thing. They dude broed the fucking Godzilla movies. And I
Listen.
don't want another dude bro stereotypical fucking Godzilla movie
And-
out of this supposed cinematic universe.
Can I
you like
just
what you're hearing
interject?
here, if you
just
like
one
what you're
thing?
hearing here, if you like what you're hearing here, don't forget to click that like button and the subscribe button.
Click, like, subscribe, all that. Can I just say one thing here? A lot of these leaks seem like they come from a Wingard script. This seems like a Wingard movie, and as we all know, this is not going to be a Wingard movie. Wingard's not back. We got a new guy.
Yeah,
so,
but-
like,
That's the problem. We don't know this new guy.
He has
We
one
have
movie.
no fucking idea.
At the same time, though, JR, at the same time, we don't even know if these are legit. That's why.
And
That's why
they're
we
not.
say,
I get it.
Plot leak, story beaks, or butt cheeks. I mean, like it literally is fun with speculation. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's all it is. But
Well,
at the
listen.
end of the day, like nothing good comes out of this. Like if this were to be true, there's nothing to be gained out of this, because we've seen it happen time and time again. And I'm not saying Toho's not going to do anything, but MonsterVerse flounders, it fucking flounders, and I don't want it to. But
Listen, if this was all true, that means that Rodan is getting the shaft again, and that's a damn shame.
Rodan will never get the shaft as long as I live.
All right,
that's kind of sad considering what's happened to Rodan in the Heisei era.
Listen. Let's get to the comments. Let's get to the comments real quick, man.
Let's get to the comments. Quick. Ba-da-dam, ba-da-dam.
Spider-Man comes in and says, technological jumps were a mistake. I agree. They can do anything they want with these Titan corpses. More new toys. Yeah.
Agreed.
And I was saying that, like, that was one of my biggest complaints with, like, King of the Monsters. I'm like, we jumped pretty far, and then GVK, I was like, oh, Jesus. And it just got worse.
All right.
But
Next
and-
one.
MonsterVerse Rodan, which I'm saying should definitely come back. I wouldn't be surprised if the next MonsterVerse movie will go further beyond these Hollow Earth portals by bringing in the multiverse, given how they have no creativity left in the writing room. They don't have to in the movies now. Just go read Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League. It's all there, dude.
See, that's where I kind of push back, because you have to remember, there is a studio behind all of this. And a studio does a lot more to a movie than a director and writer can at the end of the day.
This
Yeah.
is true.
So it's like, do you blame Wingard? Do you blame the writer? Or do you blame the people that are funding this movie?
Yeah,
That's what you really need to think about.
Which is why when I blame Doherty, I don't blame Doherty because of what I seen him do when he's in complete control. And I sit there and I say, how did this go from 2014 to Transformers? This makes no, and I mean Bayformers. This makes no sense, especially from the director who is like, yo, I love the source material. This is what, look, fucking Doherty, when Serizawa sacrificed himself for Godzilla and brought Godzilla back to life in a sense, Doherty had the fucking balls to put Requiem in there.
Yeah.
Put fucking Godzilla versus Destroyer's Requiem in that scene. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? It's great. So, yeah, and I totally agree with studio interference. It's terrible. But that, to me, is the only one I seen it in because y'all know I'm a GVK fanboy. You can't take me out of that. I love that fucking movie. GXK? There's a different movie somewhere floating around.
There is.
There's a different movie somewhere. And we could talk about that in length on a Godzilla block party, which is not coming up next week because we got to watch Twilight. But soon, if we can, we should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about Godzilla for 2 hours.
And real quick, got to get my people in here.
Spider-Man comes in and says, I want to go back to the simplicity of 2014. I never got enough time with Gargoji design. Yeah.
You know,
And that's my thing. What's wrong with simple? Why we gotta, like, we can tone it back.
Simple doesn't sell toys.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
DC, I'm just saying, DC toned it back. He had the fucking Justice League shit, the Snyderverse, and then you had the Batman. And the Batman toned it back.
yeah, but that's not the same universe. We're talking about in universe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Simple-
you could do
simple
it. You and
doesn't
me
sell
talked
toys.
about how you do it on that fucking
we
6
did.
hour. We
But-
can tone it back.
But again, that's one of those things that I sit here and I say, the little things that we talked about that I'll never forget was Godzilla being the enemy, right? That humanity now looks upon Godzilla as not a savior anymore, as the enemy, and they go after him. And I'm okay with that. And some of these plot leaks, or whatever you want to call them, story leaks, not even story beats, I feel that, and I feel like that should be the natural progression for the next one. And I do agree with Rob at the same fucking side of the coin. We go nowhere when nothing progresses. I think Godzilla being a villain is a fucking dope idea because we haven't seen it yet. We saw a glimpse of it in GVK, the very beginning, when he attacks Pensacola, right? When he attacks the Apex Lab in Pensacola. Because Godzilla doesn't give a shit. He's blowing everybody up. But in fucking GXK, Brazil damn near gets wiped off the map. At least the fucking tourist spots do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was about to use a fucking political term, but I'm not. All I'm saying is, like, that part of Brazil now is a strip of land that can be developed.
Someday.
Right? So you might have some forces, some people in the Monsterverse saying, well, thanks to Godzilla, we can now build upon this land. Gaza Strip.
Jeez.
And then you have other people saying,
My God.
yeah, I fucking pulled that trigger. Yeah, I
Bro!
pulled that.
Relax!
Sorry.
God damn, son!
I pulled that trigger. But then you have other people saying, well, Godzilla is a fucking problem because he's wiping out these fucking, humanity. Like, we got to stop him somehow. And again, I'll go back to the number one thing. The reason why we're talking right now, the fucking crux of it all, the beginning. Bring Biollante in, make her Gaia, make Biollante Mother Earth, strip Godzilla of its evolved form, strip him down, bring Godzilla back to the Garagoji, right? This is what you're supposed to be. And again, Doherty did nothing wrong. Doherty gave us a very Toho Godzilla. Spines, roars, atomic breath. It was all there. Oh, wait a minute. Fall. Wait a minute. Monsterverse O'Dan, you got to take a backseat for a second because, oh my God, I can't believe it for the first time. I feel vindicated. Wait, that's not right. This one. There we go.
Spider-Man comes in and says, yes, G1, yes. Reset.
Ha! Spider-Man always opposing me at every fucking turn. G1, why no? But finally, Spider-Man, you get it. Batman is better.
I mean, it's true.
It's true. But
All
anyway, like I said, man, these things, they're all leaks, they're rumors, they're speculation. We don't know how true these are. Again, they could be darts thrown at the wall that may not stick. There are certain things in these leaks that I like, and there are a lot of it that I don't. I don't like the egg. I hate it. I don't want to see that at all. At all. I'd rather just see another Godzilla that has been around, that just comes up from slumbering. Holy crap. Hang on. We've got a brand new
Oh my goodness.
person.
LZ Mind Rend. Hear me out. If Godzilla turns evil, then will it just be humanity looking to King to stop Godzilla like GVK Part 3? Or what's humanity's plan besides using weapons that can actually kill him? Oxygen destroyer? Well, if you were here like 10 minutes ago, the leaks say zombie mech kaiju, and then I had a fucking stroke.
I'm not mad at the zombies. I'll be honest.
Me neither.
Because to me, they are just nothing but cannon fodder. And I think that visually, it would be fucking fun
Like,
to see these things.
like and there's also like precedent for like humanity wanting to close the vortexes, because that was Shaw's whole plan in Monarch, was to destroy and close the vents, the
Yeah.
vortexes.
You know what? You're right. I didn't even touch upon that. I don't like that though, because that doesn't give us more MonsterVerse movies. Yeah, I'm saying, close the vent or it's over.
I mean, humanity's it's not gonna work out. Like there's got to be a return to the status quo where there's vortexes where monsters can come out.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to say this because I don't want this in this fucking MonsterVerse, but bring on the Exilians.
Yes, that is what we need. We need alien invaders from outer space to come down and say that they want to take over the Earth and mind control the monsters in order to achieve that goal. All right?
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. Can't do it.
MonsterVerse Rodan. Let's get his comment real quick.
Oh, wait.
Dora.
MonsterVerse Rodan says, I just want stakes in these movies. I never feel like Godzilla is ever in any kind of danger. He's always going to be fine. I want some uncertainty. Yeah, I felt that I felt that in 2014 in King of the Monsters.
You want to know what that'll bring? That'll bring for that exact feeling? A son. Bring in a son, and then you can kill Godzilla because he has an heir. So
no.
What? I have a question.
No.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are we resting on those laurels? Why is it that immediately we have an egg, let's kill Godzilla?
Right.
Why?
Exactly.
Just why?
Because
I'm gonna be flat out fucking honest, and I'll do a repeat of last week. All that movie did was kill Godzilla. It had no fucking substance. It brought back characters from the original film. It had no fucking substance. Why do we want that again in the MonsterVerse? Which at this point in time, personally, I am not affecting anybody else's word or opinion on this, is lacking in that. Why do we want that? Why do we need that? Why do we feel as if that needs to be the fucking final end point to make and break the fucking MonsterVerse with Godzilla? Why?
Thank you. I agree, because here's my point. I 1000% agree with you. Outside of the Hesai thing and Destroyer, we'll have a conversation on another podcast. But I agree with
versus G1, Godzilla versus Destroyer, good, bad, or great? Find out next time in maybe May.
Maybe May. No, but I agree with you in this regard. I don't want to see this Godzilla die. This Godzilla should not die. The same way I don't think this Kong should die, right? Eventually, Kong's got to get the title of king. But does it have to be at the expense of Godzilla expiring? Well, maybe if Godzilla just expired, that's one thing. But something killing Godzilla no, I'm sorry. No amount of motherfucking robot arm, whatever the fuck, can stop that. It drives me up a fucking wall. Godzilla is a fucking balance in the legendary universe. And it should stay that way. There is nothing of this earth that's going to topple it. That's why I hated Shimo so much.
Listen,
I hated that shit so much.
Godzilla needs to balance these fucking scripts. Anyways, comments.
Maybe. Oh, comments. Wait. Let's go to Dorky Films first, right?
Yeah.
Dorky
Films comes in and says, whoa. No.
I'm sorry. Godzilla versus Destroyer has no substance.
No. He was saying that in response to me in introducing the element of killing Godzilla for dramatic purposes.
But the effect still stands.
Yeah, I agree. Bam. Well, we're going backwards, by the way.
Yeah. Spider-Man says, let him actually fight for his life.
Don't be that guy, Spider-Man. Don't be that guy.
Dorky Film says no to the Exilians.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, that's right there. Let's go
No
back.
to the aliens from outer space. Come on now.
There we go. Da, 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 da.
Spider-Man comes in and says Godzilla would probably just bore a new hole into the earth and let the monsters have an option to come out or keep tabs on them. Yeah, see, and that's another plot hole. Like, humanity wants to destroy the holes. Godzilla fucking created one in an hour.
Yeah.
Like that? It's just there's no substance to that leak at all. Monsterverse Rodan comes in and says, I wouldn't mind Godzilla having a son and simply just having something that mellows him out and keeps him from having tantrums over his disturbed nappy time.
I thought that was Mothra's job.
Right. That right there kind of drives me crazy because I'm not saying your comment drives me crazy. I appreciate that you're here with us. But the idea of that drives me crazy because you look at 2014 and what Gareth Edwards, this guy, set up was Godzilla's tired, man. I don't want to go and do this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? And that, to me, when Godzilla puts the Mutos to bed, Godzilla could go to bed. And he dies, pretty much, quote unquote, right? And everybody's like, oh my God, he's done. And then he gets up, he rises up, the fucking music hits, he fucking sails into the water. Game over. It's gorgeous. It's fucking good. You know what? I fucking love that movie. I love that movie more than I give it credit to loving. I love that movie. I put that movie, you know what? Fuck it. I put that movie right there with the OG, with the 30th anniversary, and then with that. That's it. 5/4/8/4/2014. 1/4. That's right. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I digress. Holy shit.
Get to the next couple of comments.
That's 5. Yeah, all right.
All right. No to the Exilians.
Next.
LZ Mine Ren comes in. Space Goji attacks, but he's not from space. He's from deep in the hollow earth. Winged Godzilla concept art.
Oh my God.
No winged Godzilla anything, but I'd be okay with a like space Godzilla like creature from the hollow earth. Explain crystals. That'd be dope.
Listen, that art book or whatever, fucking Call of Duty was a mistake. All right, for this fucking franchise. No,
wait.
Everybody latches onto that stupid cave painting, wanting a space Godzilla that has wings, and it's like, and they're all calling it Zosla Halawa, when it's been proven time and again that Zosla Halawa is just the Iwi's name for Godzilla himself.
Let's get to the next one. Where did Ray died? He's dead. He's dead right now. Next comment. Spider-Man can't do everything that Batman can. Mothra ditched him after GXK. Yeah, she kind of just fucked off.
Listen, all right? She has to keep Kong in check, all right? She's going to be the one that snitches on Kong whenever he goes up to the surface telepathically.
Kong in check from what? Being an old man that just wants a family?
No, dude has his family.
Godzilla has trust issues, all right? She is his inside agent.
Godzilla has more than trust issues in this franchise.
So next we have Dorky Films commenting. I think the next Monsterverse movie should be a similar movie to Godzilla vs. Biollante. Check out what we said in
that goddamn movie.
Well, listen,
what happens in that fucking movie?
It's check out
genetic
the retrospective after review, the dissection of GXK, the New Empire, on this channel. 6 hours long. G1 and me talk about where you take the Monsterverse from here, and yeah, Biollante is Gaia.
Huge part of the Monsterverse is Biollante. Huge. And you know what's crazy? That 1 year anniversary is like
listen,
a bit more than a month away.
Listen, part of the problem right now with this stagnation is it's all just Godzilla and Kong movies. We need solo movies again. right?
I agree.
Like
Yes.
one movie is Godzilla versus Biollante, the spirit of the earth and all that, right? And then we could have like a Kong movie entirely set in the Hollow Earth where he fights like Gaw from the fucking comics, and we bring in fucking dinosaurs into the Hollow Earth and shit like that.
Again,
If only you knew.
this.
If only you knew.
Hey, Rob, I thought that was, come on, what are we doing?
I'm just saying.
Gams, you ain't lying. That's absolutely what GXK should have been. It should have been Kong Hollow Earth. You got the GVK, we're done. Now, let's do the Kong-centric movie, because at the end of that movie, Godzilla said, listen, kid, you ain't fucking with me up here. Your ass goes down there and you handle that shit. You could be king down there. I'm king up here. And that, I don't understand how they fucked that up. Legendary, how you fucked that up? You got two kings, one upstairs, one downstairs. And when they need each other, when that existential threat happens, you bring them together. And it makes the fucking most sense. Godzilla, the last of its species, survived for X amount of time. Kong, the last of its species, but then finds out that there's more Kongs, more apes in Kong Hollow Earth. Just like it was Kong Skull Island, you do Kong Hollow Earth. But they didn't do that. They didn't. They took characters that could have been so fucking poetic and perfect and legit life-threatening with Shimu and Scar King and flushed them down the toilet. For what reason? For what fucking reason? Some of us here might know, but some of us can't divulge in those fucking information.
Listen, I'm about to become a fucking dinosaur.
All right, where are we at right now? Here we go. Oh my God,
Got a lot of comments.
Hang on, I've never seen anything like this before. Have you? This is
Listen,
like
we're getting more popular. We're getting more people in. This is a good thing.
This is like Rob is live streaming. What the fuck is going on? All right, Space Godzilla attacks. All right, no to the exilium Mothra. Where were we? Here we go. Last pitch, right? Bam.
All right. LC Mind Rend. That's my pitch, and can make a Hollow Earth more interesting.
All right,
I agree.
Here we go.
Monsterverse Rodan. Everyone wants Biollante in the Monsterverse. Maybe I need to rewatch Shelter 54 or rewatch our stream we did.
That fucking Shelter 54, man. Yo, the New Year's Eve stream, I dedicated that to that because good God Almighty. Ready for the next one, JR?
Yeah. LZ Mind Rend. COD definitely messed up, lol. It was just a joke.
Yeah, that was in response to my rant.
Yep.
You're good.
All right, next one.
I just want to have a Monsterverse movie with amazing characters and that progresses the Monsterverse. Yeah.
You keep dreaming, keep wishing.
Dorky Film says Kong solo movie, Godzilla solo movie, Mothra solo movie, Rodan solo movie, Ultraman in the Monsterverse. Absolutely not.
No.
Jaguar. LZ Mind Rend, do you think they change -1 design for the sequel? Sell more toys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Heisei. More Shin Godzilla.
Hey!
Wait. That ain't never gonna happen. You know it, and I love it.
No.
right.
What's going to happen is he's going to regenerate. He'll look the same except for his dorsal plates, which will look like Heisei's.
No.
Maybe
He's
more
going to
people-
regenerate and he's going to look like a fucking terrible pile of fucking meat. Just
Listen,
like
at 2 hours and 48 minutes, my ass is regenerating. Dorky Films comes in and says, Gamera in the Monsterverse. God, no.
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 Absolutely not.
No, I would have said
Part 2?
no. I would have said that I would have more than welcomed Gamera in the Monsterverse, like back in 2019. like pre-GVK.
Yeah.
But where we are right now, no. It's not his time. We have no room. We need to fucking restructure and refocus first. All right.
If you want Gamera, Katakawa needs to listen to Kaneko and just let him make that live action Gamera movie that he wanted to make when they were busy making the Gamera anime. That's what needs to fucking happen.
Yeah,
Fuck the
that's it.
Monsterverse. Gamera needs his own solo endeavor, and he needs to make bank in Japan. Fuck
Literally,
the Monsterverse. Gamera ain't gonna flourish in the Monsterverse.
I 1000% agree with that. He won't. And honestly, we are due for a brand new Gamera live action film.
All right. Spider-Man comes in and says, I think God will never see Gammy in the Monsterverse. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Monsterverse Rodan comes in. Kong gets family. Godzilla gets nothing. That's how it should be. Yeah. Monsterverse Rodan again. If I don't get what I want, neither does Godzilla.
That's so not right. And then
Dorky Films comes in and says, I got the movie monster series Odo Island Godzilla movie monster series. Not fuck you. 1998 Godzilla with me right now. Yeah, just fucking give me that fucking 98 Godzilla.
listen, oh my God. All right. I swear to God, I didn't think we were going this long, but we went this long, and I appreciate everybody in the chats going ham. Listen, again, I don't really do this, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Why the fuck not, right? Check this out. Join the Discord. You know what I'm saying?
Link is also in the description. You click that link, you're there.
It's in the description. Also in the comments.
We're going to be watching Twilight next week.
We are going to do it. We are absolutely going to do it. Yeah, look, it's fun to always speculate. It's always fun to dissect things that we don't know if it's real or not, right? Like, again, this next Monsterverse movie, 2 years away. 2 years away. What we have right now to talk about is Final Destination, Fantastic Four, Captain America, the Thunderbolts, right? Jurassic World Rebirth. Those are the here and the nows. Everything else, it's very fun to just speculate. So, that being said, I do want to thank my co-host, my cohorts, for joining me today on some real shit. A very fantabulous episode of the G Show podcast. So, Gams, I love you. Thank you for joining.
Oh, of course. The Emperor can always wait for such a great time with the boys.
You're such a... You know what? Dorky Films pops in.
Is there gonna be an after party? If there is, whoever will be there will definitely be in the after party in the Discord. Unfortunately, I know I won't be because I gotta eat dinner right after.
Yeah, I gotta eat dinner too. I don't think my wife cooked for me. I think she said, "Fuck you." Myself.
What about you, Rob? You gonna be in the after party?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, so we're probably not gonna do it after party. But
Spider-Man comes in and says, I love you all. It's almost 10 p.m. here in New Jersey. New Jersey, New York? Because you should be in New York.
I hate this guy so much. I do. You know, I hate JR. I do. That's why I love him so much. That's why I love him so much. I don't know what that means, but yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Spider-Man says, I sure am.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as I go through the line, Gams, thank you again.
Of course.
Shin Rob, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a fun time. And I just want to remind anybody who might be watching and not commenting, we're all friends here. We all have our differing opinions about certain movies and franchises and series and all that good shit. And we're still fucking friends that talk every single day. It is possible to coexist with differing opinions. Fuck my channel. Fuck anything else. Be friends with people. Disagree, but still give them a hug at the end of the day.
Rob Jira, go fuck yourself. You shadow banned me.
Dorky Films comes in and says, good night, guys. I hope I can join the G show someday.
Someday you will. JR, thank you.
Listen, empanadas. I'm hungry. Let's go.
Fucking starving. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this episode of the G Show podcast live stream. I am G1. I want to thank all of y'all again. Look, I don't do it, but like, subscribe, join the Discord. We, until next week, are out of here. Peace.
Twilight!
I'm drunk as shit.